Yeah, entertainment nerd, come and let me show ya. This is everything you wanna know about nerd culture. Hey, entertainment nerd, ain't none fresher. You can nerd out, don't even need your pocket protector. Where my nerds at? Grab a drink, come through, keep it entertaining. Comic books to movie news, this is what you need. All my nerds, come get with me if you really live your life like you on the Big Bang Theory. Marvel to DC, we really got a passion. Justice League, yes indeed. Hold up, let me fix my glasses. Uncle Black died on my Calla when the story accrue. Lady Mocha, shout out Adrian. You know how we do. Hey, entertainment nerd, come and let me show ya. This is everything you wanna know about nerd culture. Entertainment nerd, ain't none fresher. You can nerd out, don't even need your pocket protector. Nerd news, nerd culture, nerd happy hour. Entertainment nerd, let's go.
What's going on, you beautiful nerds? Welcome to Nerd Talk Happy Hour. We're entertainment nerd news. I'm Dynamite Kalo. Next to me, we got the awesome Uncle Black, the beautiful Lady Mocha, and the most amazing Astoria crew, baby. Nerds, welcome to our show tonight.
Welcome. What's up, everybody?
Hit that intro.
Who do we have? Who do we have cosplaying today, Lady Mocha?
Jinkee.
Oh, Velma. My oh my, that's gonna be a really good talk.
Yes,
good.
it is.
Woo wee.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna like it, but
Well, how was your week, guys?
not bad. It
Not
could
too
be
bad.
better, but you know.
For sure.
Little hectic.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Before we start the show, I want to throw out a shout out to Shauna's sister. I won't get into it. It's a little bit private stuff, but just want to give you all the love from all of us. We care about you, we love you, and we wish you a speedy recovery and a safe recovery as well. And we're always thinking about you, sending our energy to you. All right.
Oh,
And,
thanks.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's gonna be an awesome show, guys. Let's get going.
Yes.
Woo-wee. Take it
What
away.
is
It's morphin'
Ooh.
time. God, I'm so excited about this 30-year special on Netflix.
Man.
They are bringing back most of the OG Power Rangers. Look at that. You
Nice.
got
Yo.
Billy and Zach.
Nice.
For the first time ever, you have Zach and Rocky on screen and Cat. They've never really filmed scenes together. I mean, I'm digging now. What's got me interested is what Adam is wearing. His it kind of looks like an SPD or Power Rangers in Space type uniform.
Yeah, it does.
It got me thinking, and you get a brief glimpse, but you don't really see what it says. But I'm wondering what's he up to.
Right. Not only that, but we do have what's her name? The yellow Ranger Speed from the God, I forget her name. Aisha, maybe. I think
Aisha,
it's
yeah,
called.
she was from Turbo.
Yeah, from Turbo. That's right.
She was
She's in
also
it too. She's wearing something similar.
Yes, you're right. She was wearing something similar, so I'm kind of interested in knowing. Now, we don't see all the original OGs. Like we got what's her name missing? Kimberly's missing, and you know who else was missing? The little boy that the little replacement Turbo Blue Power Ranger. I'm wondering if he's not there because he's not really Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and they're keeping this to the original OG Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Also in the trailer, you only see a Green Ranger costume. You don't see JDF, and I'm wondering if they're just, because of everything that happened, and rest in peace, they're just holding on to any footage of him until you actually get to see the film. I am so stoked. Like, I'm wondering if he's gonna have his ultimate morpher, which allows him to morph from green to white to red to black.
Yep.
That's what I'm wondering.
Me too.
You know who else was missing? Jason, the original Red Ranger, OG Red Ranger.
Oh yeah, there's a reason for
Yeah,
that.
there's a reason for that, right? Yeah, I was like, wait a
He,
second.
he got himself in a little trouble.
Uh,
He did
A
a
little
naughty.
authority.
He did a naughty, and he got himself in some big trouble.
oh.
Yeah.
I don't
Entertainment
think
nerd,
Ranger
we like
Con.
naughty, but
I don't think Ranger Con's gonna be seeing him anytime soon.
No. The only other
That's strange.
member is Trini, but she passed away. But it
Years
would have been
ago.
nice.
Yeah.
But it would have been nice to have had her daughter
Mm.
yeah.
or daughter or whoever it is that surpasses her. I don't know. I don't care.
Cool.
I'm excited.
Yeah, yeah, that would have been neat. But either way, it's a good blend of. It's just a good blend.
Yeah, old and new. I mean, past and present. Yeah.
I agree with
Even
you.
though I would,
It's like a little throughout the ages too, not just like
Yeah.
polar opposites.
Yeah.
I wasn't much of a Power Rangers fan, but it's it's a respected franchise. It was going on for 30 plus years. Let's see, it started with Saban Entertainment, then
Yeah.
just recently Hasbro bought out the Power Rangers license. That's a big power move from Hasbro.
Oh
Yeah.
totes.
Well, in the States it already started with Saban Entertainment. This goes all the way back to Japan.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
what was the Japanese Sentai?
Super Sentai Rangers.
See,
Changed
I
the
kind of
S
knew
to
that
H.
because there's one reviewer on YouTube that does Super Sentai reviews. The toys look cool. I'm like, damn, I'm spending hundreds of dollars just to get these,
Yeah.
Japanese version of Power Rangers that you don't see in the States. It's crazy.
It's wild.
I think that's almost like a testament to the show itself and the concept that people who aren't even quote unquote big fans of the show know what you're talking about when you talk about certain aspects of the show. Because it's just so all encompassing. It reaches out. People, they don't even know that they're hearing about it, and they're hearing about it.
Yeah.
And it really has kind of creeped in and kind of embedded into everybody's childhood memories in one way or the other. So it's gonna be neat. It's definitely
one of those things that it surpasses. Like, I mean, because you have other similar shows that have branched off from Power Rangers in Japan. You have like the most popular one is Kamen Rider, which
that's a big one in Japan.
That in itself is mega dope, and I wish they would give it a second shot here in the United States, but not the cheesiness that they gave it in the 90s. Because what they're doing with Kamen Rider right now is just like, it's almost like a battle royale of different Kamen Riders.
Wow.
And the way they morph is just like, dude, I just, and another thing that has made a comeback was Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. That got another reboot over in Japan. But the problem was when it came over, it didn't translate because of how goofy they made it. Saban thought that the same goofiness or extra goofy from Power Rangers would play the same.
Will work here.
And I think that if you would have went a different route of, keeping it a little bit more gritty and true to its form from Japan, it would have been that much better.
It would have been a little significantly more successful here in the States, but
it would have been much more. I mean, you also have Big Bad Beetleborgs, like there were those were like the big three beyond Ultraman, which is what started it all.
That's another big one.
And Ultraman action figures right now, bro, they are insane because all these third parties are making Dragon Ball Z and Kamen Rider and fucking Ultraman toys. These like SH Figure Arts wants to stop on them, but they can't, because
people are snapping them up.
People are snapping them up, but they're based out of China. So you can't go in there and be like, I don't want none of that shit. So they're coming out with all these like if you saw it in the show, they're like working on it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's Super Saiyan 5 Goku's with the long white hair from Xenoverse game, and there's just incredible variations that like you wouldn't see SH figure arts. So with Kamen Rider, the same thing. There's a bunch of like different I don't even know what to call them, suits. I don't watch the show like that.
But suits.
But the suits and everything that they come out with, look, dude, it's beautiful. I mean, the articulation and the details, incredible. So it's not only is it popping over there, but it's popping over here too. So
I don't think it'll be long before we get a Kamen Rider reboot, refresh here in the States because of how fucking epic it is in Japan. Yeah, and anything that's popping in Japan comes over to. What I would like to see is just put it on Toonami.
Yeah,
don't put it on any other state. Toonami, just pick it up, because that's the only way it will get the right treatment if you put it on Toonami. Otherwise, it's gonna get poo-pooed on, and that's my opinion. If you put it on any other state, because they'll have to fold it to meet what the station and network want.
Of course.
On the CW.
Some
romantic love stories between writers and shit like that.
Yeah. Don't let me start, man.
They'll muck it up, and so I think Toonami or even like HBO Max.
Yeah. Or as long as it's not like Beetleborgs, you know what I'm saying? nobody knows. Oh man, yes, that's why. Like,
I've heard of it. I don't know what that is.
Beetleborgs was like. Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, it was just like this version of Power Rangers that like tried to be like Power Rangers. I mean,
wait.
It was the Wish version of Power Rangers.
Yeah, thank you.
Now
Yeah,
I remember. Beetleborgs. Oh my god, now I remember. Oh my. Yeah. Oh, I remember. I'm like, what is this knockoff?
The Kmart version, if you will.
Yeah.
It's the GoBot version of Power Rangers.
Yep. It's kind of
That's funny that GoBots is under the Transformers.
I was just gonna say, GoBots is the Wish version of Transformers.
Yep.
Yep. I want to give a shout out to the Crafting Diosa who said hi to us on TikTok.
Word up. Thank you, Crafting Diosa. Appreciate you.
So
Thank you,
right now we don't have the comments over from TikTok funneling in because there's no
that's not synced up yet.
Okay,
because
cool.
TikTok is just TikTok, and they don't like to give out the stream key so that you can incorporate it with like a StreamYard.
I mean, even still though, like think about everything that's happening with TikTok. We won't get into it much, but like they're actually about to give the government control of all that so they can oversee it. Yeah. So I guess maybe until then they're probably like they're probably we're working on something like that, and they're like nope, because like look, when you go live, you want people to start commenting. You want people to interact.
You want those comments rolling in.
Yeah, the more interactions you get, one way or the other, the further you are pushed on the FYPs.
Yep.
Right.
The higher your rank in, what scrolls up at the top. So there's definite push for everyone who goes live to get interactions big time.
Yeah.
I bet things will get really spicy, like the following.
Who
does this? Who?
I don't.
I
don't
know what to think of this.
No.
I think somebody was smoking something very illegal.
High fructose syrup with like
it makes sense.
Fucking hot sauce.
It
It
makes
I'm
sense.
not about it, man.
It makes sense because it's gonna the fructose sugar of it is going to kill a lot of the spice from the habaneros, the green chilies, and the jalapeno.
Oh shit!
Hey, look who's on.
Hey, what's up?
That's actually a good point that I had not think about.
And what and so this is.
I'm sorry.
Shit, I can't see. What up?
I'm a raccoon. I think they're so freaking cute.
Watch out! You're gonna end up like Peter Griffin with the raccoon.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No. Okay, probably, but I mean, let's
I
face
don't
it.
know.
I'm
Sugar and
the epitome of the joke of, what would a white woman do with she'd have it in the back of her SUV with a sweater. So yeah.
What?
I mean,
But
I
this,
need
I
to
don't
know
know.
the story now.
I don't know. Mountain Dew
Wait.
flavored hot sauce.
In
I
the
don't
back
know,
of the
man.
SUV.
all right.
What?
Let's talk on the Mountain Dew first, and then
I
my
don't
joke,
know.
because it was in regards to raccoon. I don't know. Like, I know that Mountain Dew is sweet, but it also has a very high acidity level.
Yeah, it
And
does.
Just don't know how that would pair well with the acidity of the peppers.
Maybe they had to get creative for all a new generation. They're like, yo, we have to get these people to start drinking our shit all over again. But what if we put it for nachos and all that shit, right? Like, what if we made a dip or something? Hot sauce. That's so gross. Holy shit. 80s pairs of underwear, bro. The ones with the holes or the ones without?
She had to call us out on that, huh?
Wow.
Dang.
Damn.
Yo,
Havoc.
this is why we're here.
Oh, what a way to start
You
off
know-
the show. Oh my god.
Right?
Not gonna lie, this hot sauce would probably make holes in your underwear too, because I can't imagine.
Probably.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, dude. Like all that high
I-
fructose in
I don't
the
know.
hot
All
sauce.
that sugar
Yeah.
and spice down your
Again,
It'll-
I'm a big fan of
and
sweet
firing
and
out of your
savory
culo.
together.
Oh god.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
not that, but the savory and sweet together, I'm a big fan of, and I feel like it can pair up really good. But like,
I don't know.
Baja Blast hot sauce doesn't sound like it has the same nuances like sriracha and honey.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
flavor combination.
So
Mountain
is.
Dew is Mountain Dew. Like, it's just
Mm.
gonna be spicy water. That's all it's gonna be.
Oh,
I
spicy
think
water.
it's gonna be more like a dipping, like that sweet chili. Dude, I can think of some recipes to make with
Oh,
that.
the sweet chili
Would
sauce.
you,
Yeah.
Would you be willing to maybe even use them on some hot wings or anything like that?
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
Oh, really? Oh.
yeah. I would.
These hot wings though.
Hot dogs
Wait,
and
wait,
bologna.
Me, chicken and macaroni. Sorry.
I don't know,
It's
man.
okay.
I don't know. They're bringing back, Taco Bell, the $22 unlimited game day box featuring their crispy chicken wings and more. This is
Wait,
Taco
what do you
Bell.
mean unlimited?
Ultimate. I'm sorry, ultimate.
The ultimate. Oh, you
Okay, I
mean
was
mean-
like, I
four
got,
tacos
got-
and
I
You
got
done fucked
really
me up.
happy for a
Wings.
second.
I was about to be there, like,
Unlimited
I'm not
tacos.
leaving.
unlimited? Sign me up, and I'll end up
I
in the
was
bathroom
like,
I
2
got
hours later.
real happy when I heard unlimited. I'm like,
What?
wait
Unlimited?
minute.
Excuse me?
Wait
You
a
said
minute.
ultimate. Dang it.
But look
Slip
at
of the
those
tongue.
wings.
Wait a minute.
Look at
I
those
don't know.
wings. They look meatier
Yes.
They
than
do.
wings that you get from Domino's or
Yeah,
even
you're right. Yeah, Domino's is
from-
like, they say, wimpy.
I mean, my brain and my memory is
Hmm.
not the greatest, but I vaguely remember people commenting that Taco Bell's wings were like ginormous
Yes.
compared to like
And
anywhere else.
there it is.
And I'm like, remembering that, bro?
Hormone-induced chicken wings. Yummy. Sorry.
you know what? Listen,
I don't care.
I mean, those look good.
No,
they do.
They look
So
Like,
what
they
decent.
there's a little bit
definitely
of
look like
saline
not,
in them.
I wonder.
Wait, when is
Right.
that? When is this available?
This should be available now, or it should
Actually,
be.
yeah.
I
but
want
that
Taco
pushed-
Bell
it
wings.
pushed back.
Dang.
Oh, this week. It's
I want-
starting next week.
I want
Sorry.
the-
That's right.
22.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
sweet.
I want
Oh,
that
right.
pizza.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah, the
the
little
Mexican
taco
Wait,
pieces.
how many? Wait,
I don't
How
think
many-
it's
wait,
very hungry.
how many people does that serve? Is that
Not
up to
enough.
4?
I mean, it depends
Not
on
enough.
the people.
I bet you I can
Probably
finish that, and I'm gonna
1.5.
regret it later. Yeah,
Oh,
Probably.
oh,
I will
oh.
finish that, and I'll
Oh.
regret it. I'll regret it later. Seriously.
Oh,
You
regret anything
always
you eat.
regret eating Taco Bell. One
Yeah,
way or
sure.
the other, you will regret eating Taco Bell.
We almost lost the manager to
worth
Taco
it.
Bell one night.
No,
Oh God, really?
Yeah, we almost lost her to Taco Bell because she thought she was 20-year-old and she was dying.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
But you
did
know
she
what?
go?
Yeah.
Did she go where she should have not have gone with hot sauce?
What was that?
Was it the soft tacos or the hard tacos?
Well, I don't know, but I got the food at 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, that means the food must have been sitting there hours before that.
Oh, I don't know, but you know, I think it puts her into
Oh.
contention. This is how she probably felt, and I got something. This is how she probably felt that night.
No,
no.
no, no. Why?
Ay, Dios
Too
mío.
early for this shit.
I don't know. It looks very, very tempting. Very.
It was better than Malort. Maybe not.
I don't know.
Oh goodness, no.
So, that Baja Blast is probably the Malort of yeah,
Of
it's
hot
probably
sauces?
the Malort
Oh,
of hot
God.
sauces. And I've had a lot. I mean, I got a whole bunch that I haven't even opened. But I'm actually, I want some to try it out.
Yeah, I'd be willing
Oh,
to
I
try
got
it
some
out too.
Rick and Morty hot sauces too.
Ooh.
Oh, you still got some? That's cool. That's cool. That's what's up. But that's it for food wise, you know. And
Yep.
let
Very
us know if you
nice.
do end up getting them, if you end up trying them out. You know, give
Yes,
us a
let us
shout out
know.
and just tag us or something. And you know, don't
Yeah.
forget to share, like, and subscribe as always.
Let us
yeah.
know.
Moving on to gaming news. Woo-wee.
Woo-wee.
Wee. Well, let's bone.
Giggity.
I
What?
presented
That's
this
what she
one
said.
to the team. Yeah. Let's bone. Oh shit! Sorry about that.
There
So,
it is. All
introducing
of this.
Blow your back out. The Backbone
Backbone.
one for PlayStation Edition.
Mm.
Basically, it's controllers for your phone, so you can play
Yes,
on
an expandable
PlayStation and shit.
controller. Yeah.
They're the same size almost as the
A little bigger than the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. Just a bit bigger.
Thank you.
Giggity.
Thank you.
Oh, I said it. Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
What happened? What happened?
No,
What
nothing.
else?
Like, it's just a bit bigger.
But it's
What?
for iOS and they're making an Android version. But you have to detach your phone out of your phone case.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
some
Of
today.
course.
I saw some today at Best Buy.
How much are they going for? Like $60?
Dude, I don't know. I spent too much at Best Buy. Anyway.
I think it was
Oh.
like
It's like
70 something. I'm not
60,
sure.
70 something bucks. Yeah.
That's
Oh, it has
not bad.
it has offset. Oh, that's the. Oh, it has offset analog sticks. Oh, that's fine. It's just like the Switch Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
Or the
like
Pro
that.
controller.
Yeah.
Or Xbox controller. That's fine.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and so it does work with the iPhone, and there's an adapter that's sold separately for the 13 Pro or the 13 Max, and it's for PlayStation, Xbox, and Stadia is no longer. I don't know why they still put it there, but Stadia is no
Who
longer with
knows?
us.
No.
It's about to eat shit.
Oh, it works with.
Look at the
Oh,
big ass
works for-
tablet, though. Can we? Why?
I don't know. I know, right?
That's some bullshit, yo. That's been.
That's the
Fun.
big smartphone.
Yo, that's like.
Right.
I mean, eventually we're gonna get there, right? If AI don't stop it.
No, but you know what? I like this concept because I could probably pair my phone to my computer, and you know, with the good thing about PlayStation is like there is the PlayStation app that you could run on your PC while you're playing, and
Oh, you just
something
sync it up.
Yes, yeah. So
You
it is.
can hook up your laptop to your HDTV.
No, man, I'm not.
I would do
But
that.
for that, I'm gonna use my fucking PlayStation. But
yeah, I guess.
What's good about it is for those people that live stream and want to live stream on a PlayStation,
Right.
but it makes it easier to live stream on a PlayStation from your PC than from the PlayStation because like just don't get me started with that. So you could actually literally have your PlayStation on. You could probably just there's no lag from what I heard. So it's one of those things that you're almost playing in real time. So I'm
Mhm.
curious. I'm actually curious. Maybe I'll
Lowest latency.
That's right.
Interesting.
Now, if I'm correct, one of the biggest issue people were saying was having to take the phone cover off to play this. And I mean, there's a lot of truth to that. You know, there are some phone covers that do work. If you go to the website, it actually tells you which ones. But some of the covers that you've never heard about that you would probably never wear on your phone because you rather have the fucking tank of what's it called,
Out of box.
Out of box.
right?
Yeah.
Than some name you can't even spell.
yeah.
Some third party phone
From
cover.
Wish.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah, but you
I'm
know,
gonna-
you know,
Or Amazon has a ton
I'm
of them.
I'm gonna actually guess it's not so much the brand, it's the style. Instead of a complete wraparound case, it may be the ones that it works with are the ones that go around this way and keep your top and
Maybe.
bottoms open, because that would allow for
For
the peripherals to
for-
slide into
Right.
wow.
The
All
quartz.
right.
Yeah.
Slide into wow. Like, once a wraparound slide.
You know what?
Okay.
Yeah.
They should have-
Woo-wee.
They should have been listening to
Alright.
Bluetooth controller and have the basically the phone rest above the controller instead. I'm just saying it would have been a lot
no, because then I see what you're saying though,
easier. Yeah.
but it kind of averts the eyes. I think
Yeah.
having it where it is actually better because
Like, right,
then you're making it a little bit
centralized.
more complex by having it above. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Yeah.
point. Good point. Yeah.
I'm trying to see
Yeah.
what controllers it what cases it works with, but
Yeah, if you go to their website and you go to
It'll
products,
be
I
very
believe, it'll tell you at the very end, it's a blog. It's a blog. That's what it is. Go to blogs, and
Yep.
then under blog, you look at like the second. to
works
last
with
word.
yep.
Yeah, there you go. And then you scroll the way down, and it'll tell you what names you actually have. Yeah, I should have put them in there if I didn't. But
Wow.
No, because it's a lot to put there.
yeah,
And we're really
I hear you. I hear you. You know what is gonna be ending though?
Marvel's Avengers.
That's absolutely right.
in time.
Marvel Avengers.
Yeah,
geez.
it had a rough start. They tried to patch it and what have you. Support as long as who was it by Square Enix?
Right, Square Enix. Yeah.
Oh,
It was
Square
DOA. It was just DOA
from
on
the
my
start.
opinion.
Yeah, from
Oh.
the start.
It was a total miss in how they handled the game. I think it had potential to be so much greater than what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they over advertised and underproduced the game. I think that's the
Right.
problem.
Right. And even if you play the game, it's look, I enjoy grinding in video games.
Yeah.
And but not like the crazy JRPG grind, right? Like I like the like the that soft grind, right?
Yeah.
And this game is like insane with grinding. Like it's like it's insane. It's just like for what? Not even like cool stuff. Like you don't like you just get repetitive stuff, and so they
I
didn't show
heard
up.
about that the drop rates
You
were
know?
like absolute trash.
And
what was the max
grind
level for
was
the
not worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Like it was just
Yeah. What was
Now
the
I'm
max
talking,
level for each
like-
character? Level 20. That was the highest level, something like that.
damn
It
it.
should've been like-
Oh, damn it.
Sorry, you're having a moment. Sorry.
No. I'm making,
What?
I'm making a joke.
JRPGs. Yeah, I'd rather play those.
Oh, wait.
Like i.e.
Lord,
Final
you're-
Fantasy.
I-
I fudged it up. Sorry,
no.
I messed up the moment.
All right, let's just keep going. Let's keep going.
Let's just keep grinding.
I was freaking dying.
This could be a 4-hour show if we keep stopping.
I
because of
know.
all-
If we keep this up, I know.
Oh Lord Almighty!
But you know what? I think R. Kelly would have loved that game.
He definitely would have loved that
He
game.
would have loved that
Love that
fucking
ultra
grind.
grind.
And what he would have loved about it, he would have taken the discount and pissed on it.
Oh God!
So
Yo,
God.
did you ever hear Kevin what's his name? Kevin not Kevin Hart. Kevin Kevin Gates. You ever hear Kevin Gates say about? He was like, yeah, I drank piss once. I was like, what? I enjoyed it. He was like, why did you enjoy it? He was like, because he goes, the female I was with, she was beautiful, and she's really healthy and she drinks water like I do. That's all we ever drink. And like we were driving, and I told her, piss in a cup and I'll drink it. And that's what he did. He pissed in a cup. I mean, that's some BDSM kind of shit, like
Yeah.
kinky stuff, But hey,
Yeah.
whatever. Anyways, I don't even know how
But
we
hold
got
up.
into that subject, but
But hold on. There. Now that we're on that topic,
oh shit.
there are some people.
Mhm.
I dated someone back in the 90s.
Get out in the
Ooh.
90s. Are you sure it was in the 80s?
Yeah.
Like you're sure?
Nah, I'm not gonna
Yo.
name names,
He
but
barely was
someone I
almost
dated back in the
WC.
90s.
Yeah.
She was trying to research urine therapy for their dad, who wanted
Okay.
to research the science of filtering your own urine to re-drink it, but being able to keep the nutrients that you excrete when you urinate.
Interesting.
But
Interesting.
but
Back in the 90s, though.
that
was the 90s.
does
guess
he not
long time
understand what urine and poo is? It's after all the nutrients have been leached from the
not all of
liquids and the solids,
The
but
majority.
a large portion of them,
True.
a
True, but-
large portion of them have been taken out. So
But
what's
you-
coming out of your body is not really useful.
Yeah.
I mean,
all the waste and all the
I
other.
guess you
All the
run into a
nutrients are like, I would say probably 90%, 85 to 90% of all the nutrients
Yeah.
have been absorbed
Yeah.
from anything that has come out of your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is
So-
it is something that's out there. Urine therapy. Check it out if you don't.
I mean,
Like-
the only one I've heard about is if you get stung by jellyfish, pee on your wound.
Yes, urinate. Yeah,
You know,
you get.
that's
force
all I
some
heard.
pee on
But
it.
There's
I
actually
mean-
there's actually a book called
Naked and Afraid, huh?
Uh-oh.
there's a book called Urine Therapy: Nature's Elixir for Good Health. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, that's wild.
Oh,
So there
gag,
are people that
gag.
Yeah.
there are people that are into it.
No,
Nah.
that's a no for me.
That's
Yeah,
a big
no.
hell no.
Now, are you going to be into the following? The following. Sorry.
Fallout.
Are we going to be into the new Fallout 5 that they are working on and going to be releasing this year? No, is it this year or in a couple of years? I'm not sure because they always do like this 4 or 5 years, 6, 7 years.
25. Who knows?
Yeah.
I was
you
never
know.
a big Fallout follower fan.
Yeah, I never really
Yeah.
played it.
Yeah, I mean, I
Never
loved
cared
it,
for it.
but
No.
I'm
70, yeah.
but they got a good following, and that's the thing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are
It's-
diehards out there that really love the Fallout
But-
series.
they're saying it's 2023,
Mm.
Huh.
but
But I don't see how, because Starfield is supposed to be coming out this year too.
and Elder
Oh,
Scrolls 6.
Elder Scrolls,
Oh,
like,
right.
bro, like what the hell? Like,
So I don't know what the hell's going on at Bethesda because they must be drinking their own urine and getting.
Someone's drinking the Kool-Aid.
that's
Yeah.
definitely some pineapple Kool-Aid too.
What I think. This
Yeah.
is what I think's up at Bethesda.
All right, tell me what you think.
Okay.
Oh, come on, man. You got fucked up.
Malort, the official sponsor of the Nerds. Dude, if we
Imagine
get a
how happy they'd
sponsorship
be
from
like,
Malort,
damn, I thought people
We're
hated
done.
us.
Oh god.
Shoot.
I wonder if we
Ah.
can get a sponsorship from Malort.
Oh
Imagine.
god. Oh god.
I'd be down with that. I'd be happy.
Yeah, why not? It's Malort.
Malort. Let's say it a couple of times. Malort, Malort,
My
Malort,
lord, my lord. Almost sounds like my lord.
Malort. But anyway,
Anywho.
Fallout. I just don't know because, like you said, they have Starfield,
Yeah.
Elder Rings. So where's the room for Fallout? And that's the schedule that they have. Is that Fallout 5 is going to be after Starfield, which is their number one, which is not even going to be part of their showcase. Starfield's getting their own showcase,
Right on.
and then Elder Scrolls 6, like they're I just don't know. I'm thinking Fallout is going to be pushed till early 2024, January,
Hmm.
Yeah.
or hit us late December, just in time for Christmas.
Probably, yeah. I mean, and they usually always release like close to October and shit. So
Yeah.
November, October. So it could be something like that. But as soon as we know, we'll let you guys know, and I'll let you know how Starfield plays too when it comes out. So, and speaking of Starfield, I just want to touch base really quick since we're talking about games. They're in talks of a Star Wars game about like interplanetary travel and seamless as well, like huge world. Incredible. So kind of like No Man's Sky.
I was just gonna say, but as long as it's not like No Man's Sky.
Right, but almost like No Man's Sky. And obviously not
same
not
concept.
Yeah.
Same concept. Execution better.
That's right. That's right. So when we hear more news about that, we'll let you in on the know. And now I think it's our favorite time of that happy hour.
It's that time of the show
Wash it down with 1 beer,
where our hosts
2 beers,
grab the latest local craft beer
3 beers.
and give it a rating. It's time for Rate That Beer.
Damn.
I don't know
what
what's up with that.
Sorry. What happened?
The full audio didn't play.
Really?
No,
I heard
didn't hear it.
everything. I heard everything.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
Yeah. Ah.
Okay. It hasn't played for me in like ages, but okay.
Oh
Hi.
shit.
Yeah, I
That's
heard
weird.
the full thing.
Did you
Okay,
get,
whatever.
Yeah. Shona, what are you drinking?
So I had what I lovingly refer to as leftovers.
Oh, we like leftovers
Basically,
here.
whatever's left over in the fridge. So I had chocolate stout left over,
Oh, we.
and so good. This really is.
Oh, that's right. That
Ah.
It's a
chocolate
really good stout. Really good stout. And then good old faithful,
Oh, yes, that's right.
Thimble Island. These guys have not, I have to say, 10 out of 10, these guys have not disappointed with
That's
any of the beers that they've had, especially their sours line. Again, I would give this like a 4.5, easy. Nothing will beat Gunner's Daughter, but this is actually
That's right.
pretty close.
Oh, we.
And solid 4 for all of the Blossom series and the Thimble Island.
Hello,
Amber S,
Amber.
welcome to
It
the
did.
show.
Okay,
Welcome.
Amber S said that it did play for her.
Oh,
okay.
Good.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you for verifying.
Thank you.
Appreciate that very much. Ernie, what you drinking, Uncle?
String black.
He's like, wait, I'm gonna go get it. Hold up.
Nope.
Hold up. Oh, he's got it on hand. Oh,
Oh,
look at
shit.
that. I'll be damned.
Oh, hold up. Let's
Uh-oh.
get it.
This is by
Clown Five.
Abomination. And we got a elephant, and we got the nice moon, and then we got a
Whoa.
skull clown.
That's a
Oh wow,
Scotty.
that's
Scotty.
big, dude.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a Scotty.
Yeah, I know.
What's the percentage?
8.8 double IPA.
Goddamn
Abomination
clown.
Brewing. And it's one of their collabs with Heavy Reel.
Mm.
Double IPA, double dry hop with Nelson and Citra. 8.8.
Yeah.
Um,
How do you like it?
Well, it's empty, so
Yeah, absolutely. Havoc. Props to the artist. That's beautiful work. Oh, yeah, most definitely.
I give it a 3.8.
Beautiful.
Okay.
3.8 because I expected more.
Mm.
oh,
Oh.
Like I literally took a sip and I was like, oh,
Mm.
oh,
Mm.
that's it. And I was
Oh.
kind of disappointed. It's
Yeah.
and it's the aftertaste that gets you good, but like the first, there's to me it's important that when you taste it first, when you first take, anytime you take a sip,
Mhm.
you get an aromatic feel and taste and crispness, and it just fell flat. But then when you let it aerate in your mouth and you swallow,
Okay.
that's when it all comes out.
That's that 3 pump nut. Oh shit! Fucking lost.
I'm losing it. Oh god.
Oh, it's good, bro. It's good. It's
Like,
all good, baby.
Oh
It's all
god.
good, baby.
That's
What
when
you
you feel
drinking,
it.
long?
I'm drinking none of that store-bought stuff. 4C green tea with honey. Pretty good.
Okay, all right. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
store-bought.
Huh?
Right,
Other
all
not
right.
store-bought.
Okay,
I'm
technically
drinking-
4C is store. Yeah, technically it is.
It is store-bought. It's from
And
the
I usually
official-
buy, the bottled stuff like Snapple or
Ooh.
whatever.
Oh,
Arizona.
What's that
Ooh,
amberness?
what's
look at
that?
Ooh.
Oh, 5 for me. Five
That's nice.
5 all day.
Whoa. That head is nice
Ooh.
too. Ha.
Yeah.
This is called "Woke Up Sexy Again."
Giggity.
Really? Who
Yeah.
made that?
Homegirl got me this one.
I
With,
like it.
yeah,
That
One
looks-
Family
that-
Brewing Company.
That fan,
6.5.
man, Jesus,
It's an
that
Indian
can looks
pale
so fan.
with it's a juicy mosaic and Amarillo. Yeah, it's
Ooh.
a nice little
It
can. Yeah.
Juicy.
Where they from?
Hashtag One Love. They are from. It says Manassas, Virginia. Did I say it
Ooh.
right? Manassas.
Manassas.
Man-asses.
Manassas. Yeah.
Man-asses.
Man-asses. Man-asses.
Man-asses. Shout out
Man-asses.
to our peeps in Virginia.
Hopefully it's not flat. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody likes Manasses that are flat.
Yeah, nobody likes flat, you know.
Our asses.
Oh, this is good, man. This is
Oh, it's good Manassas.
yeah, it's got a little punch to it, you
They
know what
got
I'm
a
saying?
punch?
Uh-huh.
Like
It's got a little pochita to it, baby.
Oh,
A little
shit.
bit.
Wait,
I got
having
so
disappointed at me.
we're gonna say
because
for
it's
local. Oh,
me?
me too,
Oh, me?
yo.
Oh,
As soon as the
wow.
4 came up, I was like, "You better not, Long." But you know what?
No,
Long doesn't drink like that.
No,
One
he
day,
doesn't.
right, Ernie? One day we gotta get him, like, you know.
Dude, so you know what? You hold
No,
on.
never. That. Well, he
Hold on.
has. We
Wait
no
a
Thanksgiving. He kind of.
No, don't even
No,
don't
you
even
I
gotta
sense
mention
a
Thanksgiving.
story.
Don't even say Thanksgiving, my nigga.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Shit!
After what happened? Oh God.
No.
Ernie
I
went from
found
Cuban to black. He was like,
yo. So we're cleaning and all the shit going on through the house. We're cleaning up and whatever. Why did I find a nip of Fireball that was
Wait.
not drank fully? I
Hold
drink
up.
mine. The manager drinks hers. The only other person that pretended to drink their nip.
No, I did drink. I had
Good
no.
man. I
I
hate
had
Fireball, baby.
no. Hold on. I had 2 sips, bro.
2 sips. Yo, we
What is this, like
finished the
baby
nip.
sips?
No, like
Those-
one.
They're these
one
sips.
chug. No, 2
Yeah,
chug.
yeah. Let's go.
2 chugs.
Go,
I had
go,
half a
go.
bottle left.
Go, shorty. Yeah.
No, was
Well,
it
whatever,
Was it the
that's
first
all good.
It was dainty
Was it the first night?
I don't know what night it was.
I think it was the second night. No, I had half and I forgot that. I'm like, oh shit, I did.
Oh, it was the night that you fell out.
How the hell you only drink half a nip?
So
Like that?
no.
Like how? How do you only
Because-
half a nip?
I was.
Like,
Let's just.
You
Ernie,
just
wait,
use
wait.
like
Let-
nips are like a shot.
Let
You
me
just
defend myself. Let me defend myself.
So,
Let's just say
got so fucking high.
Thanksgiving night. I was.
Yo.
Yeah. Only Ernie and the manager knows.
Yo, he was gone.
He's like, yo, don't tell my mom, yo.
I
Don't
was-
tell my mom.
I was beyond gone.
I had to tuck him in.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
oh,
That's
you
really
just put
cute.
them in the
Yeah, it took me in because I.
Those before hoes, right, baby? No. Let me stop.
Damn right.
Manager couldn't come and like, what?
And then, ooh, that. I'm not gonna forget that.
Oh, I'm
Well,
not gonna
I'm
let you
really
get
happy
that.
you had a really
What
good
the hell
time.
was that?
It's the
Oh, the inflatable. Oh, it's a whack inflatable.
damn.
You need to stop playing with it. Okay?
Yeah, for real. Like he's like,
no,
I'm
I'm
just
so
trying to get
blind.
it hard. Hold on, I'm just trying to get it hard. Hold on.
I need to
Come on, man. You know, it reminds me of Gumby, and like my mind just went completely fucked up. Like
he was
woo,
a little
shit.
green.
What color was
Gumby?
Pokey?
Red.
Brownish red.
He could walk into any
Like that red?
with his
Oh,
spoon
there
and
you go.
Pokey
There you go.
too.
Good shit.
You have a heart,
Brownish
then
red.
Guppy's a part of you.
Oh
Every now
God, I
and
used to
then.
watch that back in the day. God, that sounds
Every
so
now
old.
and then I
You,
fly-
you were like one of the blockheads, Long. You and your brother reminded me of the blockheads.
Oh shit.
Oh God, I remember.
Oh
God.
shit.
The blockheads.
Let's get over here. All right.
All right, where the hell we at?
Yeah,
What you give yours?
Oh yeah. No. I'm gonna give mine a 3.5. I like the punch, but it's only like what is it? A 6.5%. So it's one of those kickback, and you'll be fine. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah. I want it to be a little bit stronger. You know, it's a juicy. It's an Indian,
Thank
not
you.
a double. So
Thank you, Amber, for the clarification. Red.
and so with a block.
See, I told you it was reddish.
Was we talking about the blockhead stuff?
Well, the blockheads and Pokey were about the same color.
Yeah.
They're like a burnt umber.
Makes sense.
Terracotta.
Like this?
Terracotta. I like that.
Like
Come
that
on,
burnt,
man. Like the Malort. Come on, man.
that burnt amber of Malort. The
We
official
cannot give this
sponsor
dude-
of
cannot give
Nerd
this
Talk
dude the
Happy
ability-
Hour.
Yeah, we can't give Uncle Black the ability to make him out, because like he will go ham on a buster.
Yeah. Literally and figuratively. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, what-
I like how
What's your-
Sebastian's just about to flaw the strong hand.
all right, we're going into nerds in the news. We Jinkies. The Owl House. Oh man, that's make that writing a little bit too small there. But yeah, The Owl House season 3 will be premiering pretty soon. I don't know if you guys ever checked out The Owl House on Disney, but
Sorry,
it's
never
I've
heard of
heard-
it. I've never seen it.
I've heard a lot of really good things about it.
yeah. If you
As
like,
far
go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it's like, as far as the writing being very geared towards helping
That's right.
kids and teaching kids certain things that may be a little
Right.
bit more difficult for their parents to teach them, and by representation. So I've heard excellent things about it.
Yep, that's right.
gotta
Me
check
too.
it
me
out.
too. Yeah, it's from the maker of the creator of Gravity Falls, and
Oh,
yeah, and it's like playing like Dungeons and Dragons and Gravity Falls a little bit, kind of. It's really cool, and it gives
Okay.
children like that, like hey, like be creative side.
Mm-hmm.
Really good storytelling. I would highly recommend it. Season 3 is going to be awesome, and if you read here, Dana Terrace is the pretty much created the show. And it's beautiful. I mean, I would definitely watch it. One of those. If you ever watch Infinity Train, Gravity Falls, it's one of those shows kind of that gives you that stuff. It's still very kind of woke-ish, but it's good.
Right.
I would recommend
Yes.
it. Yeah. Highly recommend it. So
Mm-hmm.
check it out. Let us know what you think once it comes out. Oh, so
this is one of nope, wrong story. Yep.
yeah.
This is the rumor, and I could see it happening because I could see him doing that just to get at what's his face.
That's right.
Gunn,
That's right.
yeah.
James Gunn. I could see him doing that just to get at James Gunn, and I would not be mad if he did that.
He has every right. He turned down roles because they basically said, "Oh yeah, no, you're guaranteed," and then they fucking pulled the rug out from underneath them.
Yeah, and
Right.
so I think this would be especially, and this is where I'm going, especially after if you watched what the hell was that crappy Marvel?
Hold on,
The
you
one-
mean Phase 4?
Eternals.
The Eternals. Thank you, Long.
Yeah,
Of course. You got it.
where you had what's his name, where you're Superman. How
Right.
epic would it be if you bust out with Henry Cavill as Sentry,
Mm.
and
Yeah,
the little
it
kid's
would-
like, "Oh, you're Superman," but
It would
you know,
be-
it's
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, I would definitely enjoy it.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be mad. I'd actually be happy for him if he did that.
Now he
You
is
know-
working on a Warhammer 4K TV show.
Yeah, for
Now
Yeah.
that
movie.
tracks.
Yeah, that's freaking
Yeah.
exciting.
But-
Nah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep. From now on, anything dealing with DC Universe,
I did that. Yep.
Yeah, you did do that.
He
Mhm.
did that. Whether it's good or bad,
Yep.
It's usually bad.
Yeah.
I
Sorry,
like,
was
I
that
like
out
his brother. I like his brother, but
yes. Oh, Sean Gunn.
John
Yeah,
Gunn.
he's
He's
so.
good.
If I could,
yeah, absolutely.
shameless plug.
Yeah.
Sean Gunn will be at Maine, Portland, the Maine Comic and Toy Convention. It's the
Ah.
first year for that one. It's run by the same gentleman who did the Bangor Comic and Toy Convention. They're now doing the Maine Comic and Toy Convention in in Portland, Maine, in April, and Sean Gunn is going to be there,
That's exciting.
cool.
Dude. We were talking
along
about
with
it.
Corey Taylor from Florida.
No,
Wow.
And his wife,
Get out.
No.
Yeah.
Taylor, bro.
No.
Stop,
Yes.
bro.
No.
VIP. If you want VIP, I can probably have the guys link it on there. VIP tickets are on sale, and VIP tickets get you a concert with Corey Taylor and Cherry Bombs. Entry into the convention for Saturday, T-shirt, all kinds of other fun stuff.
Oh my
but yeah,
God.
Corey Taylor gonna do a concert.
Oh my god, incredible! If you know anything about Corey Taylor, and if you don't, let us fill you in. Lead singer of Stone Sour, but one of the most iconic metal bands out there, Slipknot.
Slipknot.
Listen to Iowa, come back and talk to us. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all you gotta
Start
say.
with
man.
Iowa, come back and talk to us. all
Yep.
right? Incredible,
Eh.
incredible. I mean, that
And-
alone, Sean Penn, right?
That
Sean
alone is worth the trip.
Sean Gunn.
Sean Gunn,
Now-
Corey Taylor.
Yeah.
Just a quick, as if that
Yeah.
wasn't, if you
Oh,
don't
Lord,
know,
this-
Corey Taylor's wife does Cherry Bombs, and it's a burlesque show.
Wow, really?
So they're gonna have like a concert / burlesque show.
Oh.
All I hear is Corey Taylor's voice in the back. If you're 5'5",
666.
it's insane, dude. That's
I've heard that song
incredible.
1,000 times, believe me.
Yeah, bro. What? Don't come to Iowa.
Lon-
It sucks.
Well, wait, Lund got you into Slipknot, right?
Look,
Yeah,
look,
Yeah.
look what the one they got.
Yes.
Look how hard
See, it
Slipknot
was my
got.
brother that
Slipknot got
influenced
real
Ernie
hard right
and
now.
I for Slipknot.
Look at that. You say Slipknot and
Boom.
Wacky and Fillable Tuba guy is just like,
Whoa,
yeah, I'm
whoa.
there.
Feedback,
Like a flexible
feedback.
cactus. Oh my god.
So wait,
Welcome
Long,
to
you said
Iowa,
your brother
Dawson.
got you into.
You know, his brother got me into Slipknot, and then
Yeah,
from
then
there
I
on it was
just-
just
Well, by
It's
all
one of those-
means, tell your brother.
Yeah.
Slipknot
Yeah.
coming to Maine.
he won't.
He won't. Don't come to
I
Iowa.
just step out.
Really? Okay. Well, I heard the Iowa State Fair is slamming.
That too. Yeah.
Look, most
I wanna
state
go-
fairs
that's
are
I
pretty.
would love to go to that.
Do you like state fairs? You actually
I
have
love-
state fairs in Queens?
The rat
No,
state fair.
the closest. Yeah,
Yo,
right. The
yo,
closest.
okay.
Wait, here's the thing. The closest thing they'll come to a quote unquote state fair are night markets.
Where they sell lots of meat.
What kind of
Maybe.
meat? Is it cats or rats?
Oh,
Hey,
Fuck you. Yo,
Not
I was
cool,
thinking
not
of
cool.
different type of meat. I was thinking like, anyway.
heart, liver, tongue. Wait,
But
sorry.
the rest
what?
is corn and meth.
No,
Holy
I was thinking more like
shit.
that.
Savage. Oh shit. Look
Oh,
at this.
good lord.
Hold
Lordy,
up, hold
lordy.
up. Max out of HBO. That's right.
Here we go.
That's right.
Once that time of the year again where everybody's raising their prices, and I think they got this wrong.
Why'd you think? Why'd you think that?
Why? Because here's why, and because Netflix's password sharing, it's coming to a halt pretty soon. So while everybody, there are going to be people that are going to leave Netflix regardless. They're not going to re-up. So they're going to need to go somewhere where you can share your password.
Yeah.
Wow.
And HBO Max, if they would have kept their price $14.99, I mean, yeah, they have other levels. They have an ad base, which is like $10. But if they would have kept it at $14.99 instead of the $15.99, I think it would have been comparable, if not better, than Netflix's $15.49. You get what I'm saying? It's just like,
absolutely.
Why are you raising it up $1 when you probably are going to get people that are already paying the same price, but they don't, they want to share their password. So I think it's a big miss. That's my opinion.
Well, nobody has tried it for $1 more, So that's what I want to see. I want to see how it compares to everything else that it's already in the works with other companies. Even though everybody's pretty much up their own under the same umbrella, same family.
But
corporate, we know you. So
here's the thing about HBO Max. Who is really buying HBO Max by itself?
Bill Cosby.
Jesus.
If you have a cable subscription with any major subscriber and you sign up for HBO, you get HBO Max. That means you get a 2-for-1 deal. You get the linear channel, and then you have access to the app. Why, if you have traditional cable, would you run out and subscribe to HBO Max on its own?
You're absolutely right. Because you're right. Go ahead.
There's just no point.
Yeah.
And so I think rather than raising the price, if you wanted to grab subscribers that don't have it already, you would have dropped it down to 10.
Yeah.
And you would have gotten more just internet alone subscribers in the world of streaming. People would have flocked to HBO Max because, they do have a really great library. I just think they went in the wrong direction this one. I call it the wrong call.
Nah, you absolutely
Even if
right.
they said, you know what, hey, we're going to drop it down 50 cents.
Yo, people would have been happy.
Yep, they'd have been like, well, screw
Fuck that, I'm happy,
Netflix, I'm happy. Yeah.
50 cents is 50 cents when in December, my electrical bill was $200. January was $300. And now in February, it's probably going to be around like $600 or something. So,
are you serious?
50 cents, maybe.
Yes, and that's the point that I'm making is rather than raising your price on something like that, where you're already in turmoil.
Right.
Why? The better direction is going the opposite way of your competitors.
Yeah.
Right. Because, the thing that they forget is, they see electric prices and certain prices going up, but they forget these are more necessities than frivolities.
You're right.
People have to pay their electric. They have to pay their gas bill.
Yeah.
They don't have to have. It's a luxury. So the first thing that goes up in price, they're cutting. Or anytime they have to say, they have to make amends where they can't share their password, because what if they say, hey, I'll put it under my name, but we all split the cost.
That's right.
And then you share your password with 3 people. And now they're not going to be able to do that. So you're sitting there saying that you're 50 cents less with unlimited password sharing, yet no, everyone's coming to you. Everyone's coming to you.
Exactly. And you know who I blame for that?
Oh, damn it.
Of course.
They got to pay his salary.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. Part of me wonders if a lot of these companies that have people who go over analytics and things don't take into consideration like it's apples to oranges. Yes, it's in the same realm of fruit, but one is you gotta have and one is it's nice to have.
Exactly.
And the nice to haves are the first fucking things things to go.
Yeah, it's a luxury to have. Internet is no longer a luxury. Internet is a necessity. Phone
Correct.
is a necessity. TV is a luxury. It will always be a luxury.
Yeah.
And it's a commodity. And
Yeah.
It's even more so with the internet. People can't sit there and be like, oh, well, what about the news and the weather and stuff like that? You can get that off the internet.
yeah. I mean, you may not get the live story at the minute, but you're going to get what you need at the minute.
Exactly. You're going to get what's pertinent and relevant to you when you want it.
You guys were just
Without
talking
all the
about
other shit.
You guys were just talking about Netflix and such, and we actually have a story about that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
and
the new NAUSEOUS, you're absolutely right.
it's just dumb. And here's a fail where Netflix has now failed. You failed this city.
Yeah, that went up too.
Not
So
only
did
did
Disney,
it go up,
so did Disney Plus.
but where Netflix is stupid. Because number one, you're canceling all your good shows that people like. But number two, again, it's the family where I will throw $4 at you if you give me the password.
Yeah.
And so it's a shared family thing. It doesn't matter if they're in the same household.
Yeah.
You are fucking over the family that has joined together to pay for Netflix all as one. Not everybody has a fucking debit card. I'm sorry, Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Not everybody has a debit credit card, and that's how you want people to pay. I'm sorry. What if they don't? And you're missing out on that. What if you give someone else money to pay for the subscription that they want?
To be fair, they never really cared.
No.
To be fair, because as we all know, they all started off as a subscription-based disc service, CD, DVD business, which you had to have a debit checking account to use. So they've never cared about people who couldn't, utilize their service in that way.
No,
The same with like Redbox.
Exactly, but where you become a little bit more popular, where your Netflix is probably almost in 90% of the United States and God knows the world. But it's also because of the password share. They have gotten greedy, and I think the problem is that Netflix, you're overstepping because you've overpaid for crap that you end up canceling in one season, and that's your fault. That's not our fault.
No,
like, there's tons of great shows, and you've canceled them because you, for whatever reason. And I think that's where you want people to subscribe, keep a show going.
Yeah.
I agree. And something tells me that way back in the day, when they first started going over transferring into the online only, there was one person in the back that said, what happens if people share their passwords? And that person was said, oh, stop, it won't be that big of a deal.
Yep.
And now all of a sudden, it's a big deal. You can't sit there and you can't honestly sit there and think that no one in the company, when they first started going into streaming services, didn't say, what about the people who share their passwords? That had to have been on the table from the get-go. That, or they've got some really, really sunshine lollipops people working there. Because that would have been my first fucking thing. Yeah, ghost money. Like, they knew this was going to happen. So why is it now all of a sudden a problem?
I'm not sure if I want to cry or if I want to laugh.
I know, that's like so like morbid yet funny at the same time.
Yeah.
Savage.
Yeah.
That was too brutal. That was like fake.
That was like
emotional damage.
Yo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never ever has that meme that was it. That was the perfect one. with humor. It's okay to laugh.
On the bright side, I don't know how we can joke from that from that, but on the bright side,
It's the end of the world.
Yeah. End of the damn world. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, not the end of the world, but
No.
again.
Yeah, Netflix. Yeah. Way to go,
thank you,
Netflix. Way too.
Oh, I love this image. Season 6 is going to be the last season of Cobra Kai.
I'm not mad at that.
You think it's gone too long?
Yes.
Yeah.
It had a good run,
This,
but
this,
it kind
is,
of,
this has been out for a lot longer than it.
Yeah. If they don't end it, they're milking it.
True.
Yeah.
To what extent?
Yes.
So leave with your head high.
Yes. And the problem is if they keep milking it, they're getting nothing but dust after this.
shit.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not.
Hey, yo, shorty!
No.
What a savage.
There's some
it.
dusty titties.
Titties.
Don't do it!
Dried out. Done. No más. Es no
God.
leche.
No más, she said. No más.
No más leche.
Oh,
Ya
God.
no hay leche.
No más leche.
You know what else they're trying to say no more to?
What's that?
What?
Artificial intelligence.
Yo, seriously.
AI.
Boom, baby. Boom.
I mean,
There is an actual lawsuit that they finally dropped on
everybody basically.
on
has
everybody.
AI.
Yo,
Yo, basically,
yeah.
you got an AI generator. It's you hit.
Yo.
You hit. But like, yeah, because we covered this story
DMCA,
about how
of course.
because they were stealing images and not crediting the artist.
right.
All right.
yeah, man. It's like it's insane.
I think that it's good that this lawsuit's come about because hopefully they'll have a little bit more regulation and structure to it because it is a great tool and it is a great technology to use, but unfortunately because of greed and capitalism and cutting corners, it's going to get taken advantage of and it's going to be abused, and unfortunately a lot of really great artists and content creators are going to get the shit end of the stick. But things like this hopefully will combat that and show, hey, if you need to at least credit their work. You got to do something. You can't just make it seem like you didn't do anything and this was all you with no help from anyone else.
Exactly. And I think maybe even a disclaimer, hey, the art that you're about to see could be, someone else's. Check them out if you want to see the original art. Put their links up right before you open the app or even somewhere in info.
This AI uses images based out of this database that includes does not limit itself to, and obviously I don't think they can list them all, but can say, hey, these images images are based off of images based on a database.
Yeah. We're not using real AI to paint your picture.
Well, not so much that, it's just the AI, the way it grows is it takes bits and pieces and zeros and numbers from other people's art and creates their own work. So, the problem that a lot of people have been having is that their actual watermarks have been seen in some of these AI images. So it's like, wait a minute, I didn't do that. That is my style. That is my watermark, but I did not create that.
Correct.
So even if they can't, like Havoc said, even if they can't credit everybody individually, by saying that the images that you see are created, generated based off images loaded up into this database. It says, okay, hey, someone actually did this. Someone real, tangible has created this, that this algorithm has pulled off of. And then hopefully in a way, then that'll lead them back to the people who
The
created it.
original artist.
That's right.
At least it may not validate them and say it specifically, but at least it does have, give them some validation for what it's worth to say, yes, their art was in this database, so their art was potentially used in creating this art. Yes,
Interesting. Yeah,
exactly.
right.
Let artists choose if they would like to be a part of that database. And if they're okay with it, then they know that their artwork could potentially be utilized to create an AI work. That's actually a perfect way to do it. Yep. And if you're not okay with it, then they're safe from generators. That's, I didn't even think about that.
And they could help the small artists. There's a bunch of small artists out there who, and I say small in the sense that like they haven't taken off, but they could. If I was to allow you to opt in and you get some sort of monetary gain from that, I mean, your name could be up there too. Like your energy, your art could be up there too. And if you're getting something out of it, everybody could work together, but they're not, right? So here we go, like AI getting all their intel from all these small artists, and they're not getting paid, they're not getting awarded or anything, recognition at least, coming from this person. And then I this lawsuit has to happen, man. It has to happen. 100%. And
I don't.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry for.
I just want to say, well, I think Midjourney admitted that they took stuff from creative artists, and that's probably going to help push the lawsuit. So
yep.
Yeah, that's all I want to say. Yeah. Absolutely. Like you want to see more art from this artist, plugs it, boom. Like
yes,
everyone can benefit from this,
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think what it's going to do is force them to actually give credit where credit's due, and that's what's needed, and that's at the end of the day, that's what the artist will want.
Right.
Okay, but is that enough?
No,
it's not enough, because one of the things that it's not the little people who use the little AI things to make, Facebook profile pics. It's the big companies who are going to use the AI for major advertising campaigns instead of hiring a creative director, instead of hiring, an artistic design team to create logos. They're going to pay $5.99 for a month's version of the AI generator, put in what they're looking for, and get something.
And no one's getting paid, but the creators are not getting paid.
Exactly.
Right. And corporate gets away with it again.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And back in we got warned about this back in 2004. Was it? I'm not sure. With
iRobot.
Even before that, I say I got some of this iRobot book. All these small stories. And 20 years later, here we are, right? Like just taking off from that, like they warned us that this was going to happen, that AI was going to eventually take its place, and it starts with art, the creator, and that's how it's always been, right? It's always been the artist first. The artist is the first one to go.
Yep. And then the next to go is going to be the laborer, because the corporations are going to say, well, heck, if we can save money by not hiring real people to create art, then why don't we just have non-humans to create the actual thing?
And, well, it's already happening, though. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
Look at Walmart.
Self-scans.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God.
People sit there, COVID really did a number on exposing companies for the shady and horrible things that they do. They realized, well, I can't keep a whole bunch of staff, so how can I keep money flowing? Well, we'll just have the customers scan it themselves. COVID restrictions started going away. They're like, well, shit, we got a lot of profit. Why we gotta hire anybody else?
Exactly.
No, we don't need to hire them. But we're gonna say we're hiring, so we don't have to pay back those PPE loans.
Right.
Exactly.
Lady Mocha, do you think that we got too comfortable as employees? Do you think we got too comfortable when COVID hit and we said, all right, I'm not gonna go to work? Like, do you think that we have some sort of fault when we let it happen?
Nope.
Because we were scared that we were gonna get COVID or whatever, and they took advantage of that shit. And do you think we let it happen too? Like, honest opinion?
I don't think, honestly, I don't think we let it happen, because there was some merit to listen, if we kind of just suck it up for like 2 weeks, we can get our shit together and we can be okay. But again, being greedy capitalists that we are, we're like, no, we have to keep working, we have to keep shopping, we don't want to do it. And they're like, okay, well, we have no choice but to tell you you can't now.
Yeah.
You know,
go ahead.
Because to be completely honest, if it would have been left to us as a whole, nobody would be doing it. Everyone would be living their life to things, and there would still be a large portion of people dying who really didn't need to die. Like, I don't think we'd have the variants, because it would just it would need to mutate.
Right.
But okay, and I agree with you. I'm about to play devil's advocate.
Yeah, do it. I want to hear you out.
Let them die. They want to fucking go out. They want to go out.
So
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But what about the people who didn't go out?
Exactly. That's the problem.
So that's the problem, is the people who didn't go out, but sometimes they had to, like, I'm really sick, I have to go to the doctor's office. Now I have to go out and I get COVID, and but I've been good. I've not gone anywhere other than the doctors, and now I go to the doctors, and because I actually have to, and now I get COVID, and now I die.
And that's where the downfall of. If it would have been a hybrid of still want to go out, but if you want to stay home, and you're not going to get penalized, that probably would have been the best alternative. Right. And then those people that go out and want to be a fool and not wear a mask and want to die, then they die.
Right, except when
the
collateral damage, when asshat goes to his mother's house, and even though she's wearing a mask, he doesn't wear a mask, he still spreads this shit around, and now his grandma dies.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
The earth being the problem is, and I totally respect life.
We're not. The earth is gonna consume us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna live on, and I just think it's one of those things that people need to be mindful and respectful of other mankind. At the end of the day, that's what's needed.
That's it. Yeah. Kindness.
You are completely right. I completely agree with you.
That's all.
But that's not ever going to happen, because people are greedy.
Reality. Yep, we're greedy.
The reality of it is people are greedy. You know, if you sit there and think about it, when you go and you get in your car, what is the first thing that you do?
Seatbelt.
Put the music on.
Seatbelts weren't always a law.
No.
Okay.
It wasn't until it was made a law, because too many people were dying. They're like, okay, well, obviously you're too stupid to do something that's going to save your life, so we're going to have to make it illegal.
Make the choice for you.
They made the choice for you.
I wonder how many people it took to die.
Right, but that's exactly.
To make it,
it's like And this is not, COVID was not the first time that the government had to step in and say, okay, fine. Obviously, you're too stupid to realize that drinking copious amounts of alcohol will impair your vision, so you can't drive after you drink. We're going to make that a law. That should be common knowledge, that if you can't walk a straight line because you drank too many Bud Lights, then you shouldn't be behind a car.
Or a horse.
But apparently they had to make a law.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why people were so shocked when they're like, the government is forcing us to stay home. It's because we're stupid.
Yeah.
Freaking idiots.
We are idiots. They have to say that murder is wrong and you can go to jail for it.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
Yeah. And even then, I'm just going to live in jail. And so
it's like
corporal punishment.
Like people don't think, and they think of only themselves. And it's not till someone says, okay, fine, since you're going to be an idiot and you're going to be selfish, we're just going to say it's against the law. There.
And that's how we get our shit taken away.
Exactly. That's why we can't have nice toys, people.
Right.
Because some of y'all
Wow, that is so hot. Holy shit.
That was like
I hate you.
That was like two tennis balls in a tube sock.
Stop. I don't get it. I don't get what you have to do this.
We was last conversation, but it took me a while to get there.
Oh man.
Yes, they did. They did find people, and
exactly.
But the kicker was they also gave them like a solid like $2,000 a week or like $2,000 a month, on addition to other supplements to make sure that they're like, you don't have to leave, you're good, we got your back.
We're gonna take care of you and make sure that everything's fine and make sure.
Right, we're gonna meet your base needs, so you don't have to leave.
And that was the problem. That was the whole point of the stimulus. But the problem is everybody that kept it in their account and didn't use it, or those that got more than what they actually did. Like, or the PTE loans gone to people that didn't really need it. Well, I'm a 1099. I can't work. Like, really, we could have all applied for a PTE loan because we couldn't all be together.
PPE, you have to have over a certain amount of employees, and the employees have to have a certain amount of hours so that you don't have to pay it back.
40 hours.
You have to prove it. You have to prove it. No, because none of us filed with the IRS saying that we were employees.
No, but you have all those streamers and all those TikTok and those social influencers that got away with it at first. They got caught.
So those were ones, though, the social media streamers and influencers, those were ones that actually have legitimate, like, they pay, you have to at least be able to say that you paid employee insurance.
Sorry.
Like, you had to have, like, legitimate employees. So you have to say, yes, I have this many employees, then, I pay employee taxes for these people. You had to have been able to prove that stuff. We couldn't do that.
Yeah, it's the government. They're not that bright.
Oh no, trust me. When the IRS wants their money, they will take their money.
But the IRS wasn't giving out the money. It was the Treasury.
No, but
you're right.
You have to pay it back. But the IRS was going to be like, you need to pay us back.
It'd be like one of those commercials. Optima tax relief.
Oh God.
All right, what else we got?
So,
but
we kind of got off on a little bit of a tangent.
Wow. No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm happy that we.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Openly discuss stuff.
So no. I'm liking this. I kind of magic ghost. Like he's gonna be like a stripper, shot or something, and they're gonna have that little play. But he's gonna be like stripping while they're doing the whole play pod.
Think about like at that time, Swayze, who had that like magic to him. You know what I'm saying? Like you needed somebody like Tatum who took his 5 years away from the career, you know, to like hibernate in a way, because that's what he did.
Yeah.
And finally come back and say, all right, people know me as Magic Mike, but now I'm gonna go into another iconic role and do Ghost.
Yo, and so what I see him actually doing, if he's gonna buy not only the rights to Ghost, but I can also see him buying the rights to the other Swayze movies. I can't remember the name of it.
Of course, because he is
Dirty Dancing?
Yes.
Because he's a dancer. So Channing Tatum is a dancer. I could see him doing Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, he's, you know, but okay. So all right, let me play devil advocate, right? So here we have Channing Tatum, a dancer who can dance, who can move, and now he's going to take on roles like Patrick Swayze's, right? Footloose, all that shit. Like, Hollywood doesn't have original stories anymore.
No, they don't.
All they're doing is just remake after remake after remake. And I don't know exactly how I feel about that. I don't want to see a remake.
No, I don't want to.
No.
There's a remake, it's having a remake, it's having a remake, it's having a remake. Like, ugh.
I want to see an indie filmmaker come out with some crazy shit. I will watch that. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hollywood shit.
You know, I could get into all the expose of Holly Weird happening. You know what I'm saying? But it's not what this show is about.
What? Post StreamYard? Jimmy
What's up?
Rizzo?
Who's that?
And I'm very confused what this person is asking.
So like after StreamYard,
on Talk
Don't
Down.
Talk Down.
Don't talk. What? Uncle.
I don't know what that means, man. Uncle looks cool.
Neither do I. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
So
No, where'd Black go?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't.
Cool, man.
We need more original content from
Filming, from filming.
from filmmakers. It's they're taking the easy way out, and it's just getting a little old. You do have a voice.
Word up, use your voice, baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully Tatum kills it and shit, but hey, we'll see. We'll see. Now we do have another back on the grind. How do you feel about this one, though?
Jared Leto.
We got Tron Ares, which is going to be the next film.
This is what 13 years after the.
What's up, Jimmy? What's going on? Yeah.
I have a voice. Who's Jimmy? Who's Jimmy Rizzo?
I like that.
Oh, StreamYard. Here we go. He's spamming.
No. Okay, you know, like he's just. It's all right. Relax.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, Titanic remake where they're too busy filming, you know, Titanic dances.
I would watch that. I would watch the shit out of that.
But this, I don't know. Jared Leto.
I don't know about Jared Leto.
First off, I just don't want Jared Leto anywhere near Tron.
After
No. Yeah, you're right.
Morbius.
Disney's making a big mistake.
I mean, are they though? Right? Like
Yes, they are.
Like they.
What is it? Okay, sorry, Jimmy Rizzo. You're not spamming. Spamming. Anyway, come on. I don't know. What? I was gonna say he's a method actor, but I don't know.
I don't know. It's like okay, but what method are you gonna use in Tron? You know what I'm saying? Like this is the Matrix.
Post.
You know, like.
He wants us to post. He wants us to share the StreamYard link so that he can join us.
Oh, I see. I understand. When we go into show topic, you know, yeah, we can have you on the show and talk. We don't know you, so with all due respect.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So what
good.
usually we'll do is we'll PM you the StreamYard link is normally how
Yeah,
that happens.
we
You
just
don't want to
can't
put it
have
up
it
into the general post because then
No.
Yeah.
everybody and their mama's gonna try and join. Well, let's
Which
face
we
it.
we love interaction. We love having everybody on. You know,
Yeah.
so it's great. Last time we had a River.
This shit again.
And River was incredible. And before
Yeah.
that, we had Havoc, and yeah, so it's absolutely absolutely cool. You know,
Yeah.
as long as you keep it professional and
Right.
safe,
That's
you know, for the audiences, that's totally cool. Yeah, so yeah,
They should have
so
gotten
it was-
Yeah,
Garrett.
but I want
They should have gotten
Anyway,
Garrett
I don't-
Hedlund back.
they should have no Jared
Was
Leto.
it Garrett? Was it Garrett Hedlund? Yeah, it was. Yes.
Mhm.
They shoulda-
What about
they
what?
should've- No, he was in Tron Legacy. Garrett Hedlund was.
Oh yeah, dude, that
Yeah,
was
it
in
was.
like 2010. Can you
What?
believe
Post
that?
it? No, sorry, we can't post the link here. Sorry.
No, sorry. Yeah, we can't post it here. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's either
no,
DM
sorry.
directly or you know,
Yeah.
just don't do it. You know?
Request denied.
Safety issues. That's all. I'm happy that you're real, and you know we'd love to have you on, but you know it's just can't post it. But yeah, the last Tron movie was in 2010. Can you believe that? dude?
13 years. Lord.
That's
It was a
insanity.
decent movie.
It was a good movie. Not last
Yeah.
round.
That's
Mhm.
insanity.
Like, give me this.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he should be anywhere near
This
Tron.
franchise. No, sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, bring back, I don't know, like, the last Tron was really good, and I think with the last Tron, we needed something after that. Tron Legacy was phenomenal. Although Tron Legacy was just Tron 2.0. That was
Basically.
with a little bit of more oomph, but it was the same thing. We're going to get on this boat to get to here and blah, blah, blah. And, oh, we're going to fight Clue this time around because Clue is fucking a villain. I just think that Disney has just missed the mark with Tron since day one. Here they had this IP that was above and beyond anything else that we had ever gotten, and they missed the mark on how to treat things like that because they were, at the time, Disney was more into animated stuff. So finally, I honestly believe Tron belongs under maybe Pixar with their Touchstone, if it's still around. It
Right,
should not
right.
be managed by Disney direct. It needs to go elsewhere because it's not being managed right. Maybe with Michael Eisner coming back,
Maybe.
maybe it's gonna be better. Maybe he's gonna have a little bit more. He was around for Tron Legacy, so I'm hoping that Tron Ares is going to be as good as Legacy and as the original Tron.
Yeah.
I just don't like the time gap between Tron movies.
The thing about like Jared Leto though is that he always plays roles that are so like dark, and like if you watch him in Requiem for a Dream, beautiful performance. But when you fast forward to everything he's done, it's always like he wants that dramatic like. I mean, I don't want to speak for him because he's not here to defend himself, but in a sense, it's like all the he could be, yeah, absolutely. But all these like roles that he keeps playing, they're just so dark and mysterious. And Tron, you know,
Tron is a dark movie.
It's dark, but
Yeah.
you got to give some flair to it. You got to bring some action, some like to it too.
Like,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, like, I mean, aside from the one that you mentioned, the only other one that I can recall where he wasn't dark was a dark movie anyway, which was American Psycho.
American
Where he
Psycho.
played Paul Allen.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
he was,
hell, even when his original role in My So-Called Life, he was the brooding, angsting teenager.
yeah, or
Yeah.
or in what's that war movie? Warlord, right? I think it's
Yeah.
called Lord of War. That's
War-
what it is.
yeah.
Lord of War.
Start a war with Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, he was good in that shit too. But I'm saying like he always plays those roles where it's like
same role. He's gonna get
same role. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know. Did you guys see though? The Whale. What's his name?
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser's.
No.
Yeah. Like it was. Wow. I need to watch.
I
it.
love
I have
him.
not watched it.
Yeah,
I heard
I need
it's
to watch that.
I've not seen it, but I just love Brendan Fraser, and I love everything that is going on for him right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hold on. How much time we got?
Yeah. I don't know how much time we got, but yeah.
How many stories do we have left?
We have a
we'll-
lot if we actually go through them all.
Let's keep
Yeah.
going then. We're not gonna give them any.
Yeah, so basically Regal is closing about 39
39 Regal Cinemas are shutting down.
Not in Connecticut.
right.
Yeah, there's one in Union Square that's in Manhattan that's closing very soon.
So I mean,
These are pretty much all the ones that are being closed.
Yeah, Union Square, where that should be up here somewhere.
yeah, it's right there. It's right on the first column.
Oh, okay.
under
Oh, I see it.
Public
Yeah,
Health.
Union Square 14.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another big
Exactly.
one is Fenway
It's a
Stadium.
it's a nice theater too. So.
How many
So-
employees do you think each like theater has that like people are gonna lose?
I used to work at a
I
theater.
feel like say
Usually,
20 to 30.
Yeah. That's
no,
what
there's more than that. Depending. Let's see. Concession is usually.
So hold on, we're gonna go to our movie theater. Who worked in the movie theater long?
Yeah, I used to work at a movie
Go
theater.
ahead.
So
You got the
So-
room.
box office is usually 2 people selling tickets and, well, including supervisors and management, I guess. I'd say, God, box office is usually 2 box office people work at box office. Usually 1 supervisor. That's 3. Another supervisor is 4. I'd say 6 supervisors, general manager, 7. 10.
Oh, look.
Concessions.
Hey, look who it is.
Dark. Hey, River. Welcome.
Oh, you can't see me.
Concessions usually like on a busy, as I say, if it's Friday or Saturday night.
Good
Usually
to have you on, River.
6 registers.
I mean,
Plus,
overall, you would say
overall,
like 30,
Yeah, I was just gonna
40
say, can we,
employees?
like-
I'd say at least
75, 100.
Really?
no.
I figured-
I'd say at least 40 to 50.
But that's still
Ooh,
multiply
that's
that times
wild.
39.
That's wild.
50 times.
And that's
Roughly 2,000 employees.
so. All right. So because you're figuring what you experienced
Wow.
at your theater,
Yeah.
but you got to figure like Union
Thank you,
Square.
thank you.
That's a big one. So they probably
Yeah, it's a big
have
one.
like
So
about
it's
100.
probably over at least. Yeah, I remember when I went there years ago. It was roughly, 75 to 100 employees total.
So you got to figure we're talking about 2,000 plus employees.
2,000 plus
Like that's
Yep.
employees are gonna get their walking papers, so to speak.
Like anywhere that has an IMAX, I'm sure they got more because it's a bigger theater. So
yeah.
this is a big impact. You may
Yeah,
not.
I
May
mean,
not.
you got like 40 different locations. That's a huge amount. That
Yeah,
is a huge
2,000
amount.
2,000 plus. That's a lot of people losing their jobs.
Oh,
It sucks.
Some fucked up shit. I mean,
Box office, concessions, and the
so,
theater ushers.
Janitorial,
Yeah,
ushers,
janitor-
you
yeah.
have maintenance.
Yeah.
security. So I mean, what's gonna fill these places?
Projectionist, but most theaters are digital. So
Nothing's gonna replace it. People just aren't going to the movies as much as they
Yeah.
used to anymore.
Yeah.
Part of it is the economy. I mean, the prices are just out of control, and
Yeah,
just like
what's
we were
the-
saying before, is when prices start going up, you start cutting out your
that's fair.
luxuries.
yeah.
Your
I'm trying to think.
necessities.
I'm trying to think. What's the average price for a movie ticket now?
Gotta
Like
be at least 20.
20,
I mean,
25,
even-
20, like 20, 25 bucks.
Even if you go with the savvy moviegoer who does like the matinee for like $6.
Yeah, I remember there was
people.
$6.
That's $12 for $12 for tickets.
Yeah.
And for the most,
Excluding
and it's concessions.
Concessions are
That's what
the
kills
most
people.
expensive. Yeah.
Right, because you always have, like, I don't care who you are, you do not get a small popcorn unless that's just for yourself. But even then, you're still getting a large.
Yeah, exactly.
I want popcorn now.
I know, me
You had to
too.
mention
I'm
popcorn.
about to make some.
Damn.
Shoot.
I love movie
the best
theater
one's
popcorn. It's
popcorn.
so damn good.
I want
I
to
know.
swim in movie theater popcorn and butter.
Particularly when it's made fresh.
But it's not real butter.
No, there was one
theater.
theater. There was one theater in Connecticut that had real butter,
Wow.
and that was the
Majority-
one over in West Hartford. By
If it was real butter, they had to use clarified butter because
Yeah, that's the thing.
if
It
it's
has
not
real
clarified butter, right? If it's
It's-
not clarified butter, there's
Yeah.
water in the butter that makes the popcorn shrivel up.
No. When you the butter that they used to pour over the popcorn was real.
Right, but it has to be clarified
It has to be
real
clarified.
butter.
It can't.
Because if it's just plain melted butter, if you've
it has
ever
to say,
melted
it has to
plain
specify
butter,
melted butter.
Oh,
well,
it does shrivel
no,
it up.
it's
Yep.
not. If you melt a stick of butter and you pour it over butter,
It shrivels.
it shrinks up. Now,
It'll
what you do is
shrivel
called
up.
clarified butter, and
won't
you
do
heat
that.
the butter up to boiling, and you skim off the particles, and
Yep.
you leave just the main
Yes, it was clear.
It's the rest.
solid.
It was clear. Yeah,
That clarified
that- it
butter
was- yeah,
will
that's-
not
it
shrivel up
was
your
clear.
popcorn.
I remember that it was clear, and it tasted like
Because-
butter, but it was clear.
Yep,
Oh,
because
man.
it's or if it's not real clarified butter, then it's like a butter flavored Crisco type.
Right,
shit.
exactly. Yeah.
Margarine.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I told Ernie this story when I used to work at Regal.
Good to see you too, River.
I like cleaning theaters because I found so much damn money. It was scary.
What about that time you found a used condom and you went,
Oh God, it was roughly maybe 6+ inches. Like, oh God, I wanted to fucking throw up. It was at least 6.
What?
I remember one. It was a Saturday night.
Your boy just like throws you under the bus, and you're like,
I
"Ha,
know.
ha, it's you."
It was gross. It was used, and I had to pick it up with a broom and dustpan. It was gross. And it was.
There's
filled
not
with-
enough hazard pay.
Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, we got
It was,
technical difficulties. Hold up.
Emotional damage.
And
That
and-
makes
and-
it sound
and there
like
was
we've
some-
gone straight into nerds
nerds
after
after
dark.
No. We gotta get the show topic. Okay, Long. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I gotta cut you off.
All right.
Yeah, it's all right.
Look. So basically, Mark Hamill says, "Hey, I won't
He's
do
done-
Joker
he's done
anymore
with
because I don't got
Joker.
bats in the game no more." You
Yeah.
know, he's sad about it. We understand it. We honor that, and it's beautiful that he's willing to not do it anymore. I think, in a way,
It's an honor.
because he had that synergy with his boy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So hey, you know,
It's funny, not
Kevin,
funny.
Kevin is
Ah.
Batman. You know what I'm saying? There's no way, no other person can be Batman. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the dude.
Yeah.
Well, that'll leave Troy Baker to step in as the voice of Joker, I guess. Maybe.
Maybe,
Well,
maybe.
yeah, maybe.
But you know, it's sad. To
Yeah,
see him
it's
out of the fight.
understandable that he's stepping down as
Yeah,
a
but
major
from
voice
here on out,
actor.
you know, we wish him the best, and again,
Yeah.
he's going to be in so much more. You know, obviously, other than Joker. So
Yeah.
hopefully we
I,
get to see
I
Sonic.
respect his choice of doing that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
for
he's
sure.
second that.
It's more of a tribute to Kevin Conroy than anything else. It's
Mhm.
respectful, and
Mhm.
I actually want to say thank you for not milking the
Yeah.
Kevin because you know what, so many other actors would have done differently, and they would have still been on it, and they would have the studio would have tried to milk the fact that hey, Kevin Conroy's gone, but we still got Mark Hamill.
Yeah, yeah.
And Mark Hamill is one of those. He's a realist when it comes to being an actor, when it comes to being a star, and that's why I love Mark Hamill. He's the reason why we have certificates of authenticity. He's the reason why con autographs and pictures cost so much, because he was signing them for peanuts until one day he saw his, and this is something that my brother-in-law told me. So until one day Mark Hamill saw a signed autograph on eBay for $500 when the guy paid like maybe $10, $20 for it. And it's kind of like, I just signed this for peanuts and you're selling it for more. And I get it, the culmination of everybody's signature that he's getting, but he's an artist, and at the end of the day, he needs credit where his credit's due, and I don't blame him for wanting to charge. And so when I go to a con, and either I get their signature or I don't. That's my decision. Are they worth it or are they not? I'm not going to get everybody's signature, but I go to a con because of I want someone's specific signature.
Right.
I'm willing to pay that. Like, if you tell me tomorrow Mark Hamill's going to be at Boston in August, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there.
100%.
I'm sorry. I am there. If you tell me
Because it's Mark freaking Hamill. That's why.
if Harrison Ford is doing the same thing, I am there.
I'm in.
I'm gonna pay. I've got a poster that I need everybody's signature on, but I'm not reselling it. I want it for my damn self.
Right. Keep it for yourself, of course.
That's how I am. But there's not people that are not like that.
Some other people are selfish.
And so the thing about it, it's right. You know, they charge more because they don't want that shit laying on eBay for double the value of what someone signed for signature. I get it. So him stepping away, thank you.
Rivers got a point. See,
Yeah.
There's no Hamill without convoy. It was the correct choice. Yes, exactly.
Yes, the chemistry was just so perfect.
Right.
Like,
He knows that he's never going to find chemistry with another voice actor like he did with Kevin. So why even try? Because any subsequent audition, any subsequent role, it's just not going to have the same, flair. It's not going to have that same chemistry. And it's just there's going to be something off when people hear it. That's going to bother them because they know Hamill and Kevin's dynamic, and to hear Hamill and somebody else, it's not going to be the same dynamic, so you're just not going to have that same connection, and you're just going to be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like not only is he honoring Kevin, but he's saying, listen, I don't want to be a braggart, but if I do this with somebody else, people are not going to want to watch it. Because they're going to be like, I can't have Hamill as the Joker without Kevin as Batman.
I'm sorry.
And they're just, no matter what they, no matter how bad they would want to see it, they're just, something in them is going to be like, this is going to feel wrong, and I just don't know that I can do it.
Exactly.
So Hamill really did kind of do people a solid by saying he's not going to do Batman.
I appreciate him for doing that. What else we got?
Valentine's Day is coming up, and Billboard decided to do an After Dark collection.
Dude, I saw this. All I could think about was fucking Ted.
Right.
Sorry, all I could think about was Ted, and like, hey, you look like
Does that bunny have a can of whipped cream?
What? Yes.
And now I have let's
Yeah, he has a strawberry in his hand.
Oh my god.
Hey, baby. Let's get freaky within our filling. Like, they took it to a whole new level, but it's fucking smart.
It is fucking smart. I mean,
you know what? Listen.
Hey.
As an adult who spends her adult money on childish stuffed plushy animals, yes, I will spend my money on Build-A-Bears for myself for Valentine's Day.
We should send out that clip right there, yo. Yeah, I mean, I like having a plushy background too for the OF. So hey, it works out. Shit.
That plushy back pillow.
Yeah, that plushy back pillow. You know what I'm saying?
But in all seriousness, they're realizing that more and more grown-ups are buying plushies. They're buying stuff that they're like, that's cute. I'm stressed. I'm gonna spend my money on something that makes me happy. And a bear with a heart-shaped mane apparently makes some people happy. With the little, Deuce, what is it? Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. With the male gigolo robe. Hey, if it makes you happy, spend the money on it. You have never seen a hearse with a U-Haul behind it.
Okay.
Wow.
Spend the money, make the fun things.
She came out straight out of Pennsylvania. God damn. Shit. Yeah, no, absolutely. Spend the money, have a good time on Valentine's.
Day is coming right around the corner.
Yeah.
No live shows, maybe some live streams. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. But so really quick, y'all seen Chainsaw Man, right? Y'all seen Chainsaw Man?
This pisses me off.
Yeah. Why does Chainsaw get Scooby but Velma don't?
Seriously, like, no, because he's gonna chainsaw through Scrappy.
That's why. They're like, you know what? You did the world a favor, and you took out that little demon spawn. So we got you. We got you.
Oh my God, the Scrappy Doo demon.
That's wild.
Yo, I would love to see that.
Fucking hated Scrappy. He was just horrible. Like
he was such a narcissist, bro.
No, he was just like
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know which is worse, Scrappy Doo or the new Velma show.
Scrappy Doo.
I know what's worse. I know what's worse.
You know what's worse? Damn it! I was gonna say $430 for this.
No, seriously, I'm not paying.
Yeah, that too. That's ridiculous.
It's beautiful though. Come on. Like,
it's not a Walkman.
I know. It's
but
not.
it's
You're right.
okay.
You're right.
Listen, man.
I'm listening.
Linda, listen. If somebody said, and they put out the Walkman that looked like an original Walkman, and they said it's going to be total high tech, it's going to be like better than an iPod, but it's going to look like a legit Walkman, I would spend $400 on it.
100%.
Hands down, I'd pay $400 like easy. Like, like no here.
But it's got to also play cassettes.
I would say yes. I would say yes only, but there's no
Wi-Fi.
Who has their cassettes though? Mine are all gone.
I still got them.
Shorty.
Okay, then never mind. Then if you guys still have your tapes, then that's fine. Then I'll take it because then y'all can make me mixtapes.
I got a
36 hours. Oh, did they say how much onboard storage is on that device?
Because I'm not getting it. Because I got my phone to do that shit for me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem.
No, I know. And that's what I'm saying. It's honestly, if they, by keeping it the smartphone design, they really shot themselves in the foot because, like you said, people are going to be like, why do I need an MP3 player when my phone does the same exact thing?
Yeah.
But if they would have made it look like a fucking a legit Walkman,
I would have bought it.
And had, people would have bought it. It would not have mattered. People would have fucking bought it, and they would have rocked it around with fucking
check this out.
fanny pack off to the side with like the big neon.
You know what would have been cool?
Oh shit! Let me see that. Like, oh shit!
Until like.
Yo, Shorty was going in. He was like all over the place.
There you go.
Okay.
Go, Shorty.
No, but you know what? Well, you would have been dope though. She's right. You give it that old classic look.
Yeah.
You give it a digital front that actually looks like it's rolling, like it's moving.
Yeah.
The tape.
Oh my gosh.
Digital scrolling
Man,
tape.
I just lost.
No,
I just lost
see, now you
millions
gave
of
us
fucking
our
dollars.
secrets. Yup.
I just lost
See?
millions of dollars.
Would have taken all of our money. Would
Yeah.
have taken all of our money. But that's the problem. Is
I would have bought it.
okay. So
I'm
like
playing on the
I'm
spot.
gonna say this out loud on
Yeah.
live TV so that if anybody says anything, it was my idea. Listen, millennials and zennials, they don't like to spend money if they don't have to.
Yeah.
But you know what they will spend money on? That's
Retro.
nostalgia.
That's right.
That's
baby.
retro.
That's right.
How many
100%.
how many millennials will sit there and be like, oh, I don't need that in my car, but you know what I do need? I need me a fucking vinyl player
I need
to
me
play
a
my
crystal.
vinyls.
Look what Havoc said. A lot of artists are selling cassettes now.
Yep.
Thermal and light.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sony, listen to me right here. Make a version that looks like the legit old school Sony Walkmans, and I
Yellow one.
guarantee you,
It will. That will sell.
guarantee you, they will
Yep.
sell.
Sport one.
Yep.
Make it the sport one.
You know.
Oh my god,
I-
yes, this poor one with
Gotta
that
make it
plastic overhand. Like
Yes,
you
and
had
it
the
was
pop
yellow.
Yeah,
Yes.
you had to like it had the clips.
I didn't
that
have the
went
yellow
over
one.
play
I had the-
buttons, and you had to pop
I
it
had-
up and yep.
I had the gray and black one. That's what I
Oh
had.
no, there was the sport one that was.
Yes, yeah, the sports one. Yes,
Ah, that was
I remember
so
that.
great.
And
I
I
really-
still yes, I love that somebody else knows what I'm talking about when I say the plastic keys that go over the keys and you just like pick the pop button. Yep,
I was hoping that like,
that was the
Guardians
person
of the
I was
Galaxy-
talking about. Collection. No, Havoc.
There it is. Oh,
That was
wow.
a personal. Oh shit! I thought Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought that they were gonna like start that new fad. It didn't happen.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Like
cassette.
they
Didn't
had.
happen.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. I hate to say it, but the reason why the cassettes and everything have not been blowing up and everything is because nobody knows about number 2 pencils. And we all know that that is the only way to save protect your cassettes.
Yep.
Oh.
Should they get eaten, is the number 2 pencil.
Oh, I
Holy
gotta admit though, I had an old cassette, and I don't remember what happened with it. And I tried playing it in my tape deck. It didn't work, so I had to actually go on Amazon, order a new Maxwell tape,
Max
Damn.
out it. Oh wow.
open it up with the stupid screwdriver, and transplant the old reel to the new tape
Wow.
so that it would work.
That's wild, dog.
I
I
love
had to
Seriously?
perform surgery, and it was been years since I've had to do that. If you
Oh
know
my
what I'm
God.
talking about, when you have a tape that you cherish, and you don't care what the hell else is on that other tape, well,
Yeah.
it's called splicing.
Oh, right.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Splicing. Like you splice.
I fucking
you
like.
You,
and I
you
just
take the
slice up
you
on
take
what-
the innards and put it into the other ones.
You had
Oh
a
my
you had
God.
a new donor cassette. You just transferred your.
I was always
the
a
real
fan
from-
of when you got
oh.
that, back in the day when they used to have singles. So there's
Yes.
like 2 songs on each
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, yes, and yes.
And you bought it for like mad cheap, and then it was like this
Like
stuff.
$5-10 bucks.
And then finding that wonderful, wonderful hack of, if you put Scotch tape
Mhm.
over the openings,
Yep.
you can record over the tape.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so many
I
times
agree.
you're like, wait, is this
There it is.
really,
Hey, yup.
is
Yup.
this really Como D,
Ah,
With,
or is
miss
it
that
something
shit.
else?
yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
with an AM FM radio.
Yeah,
Oh my
I would
God.
Oh
buy
my
the
God, bro.
I would
What?
buy that.
I would
buy the hell out
buy
of
the
that.
I would
shit.
buy
I would
that.
buy the
Why
shit
do we
out
all
of
feel
an
so
MP3
old right
player
now?
that-
Damn it.
I don't know because
My,
that was
I feel like
that
I
was
need a
part of
pain
our
patch.
generation.
I'm
That
not
was part of our
that's so
generation.
hard of it.
Because
Show
we
me that
are
Gumby.
old.
Show me that Gumby.
Yo, but you know what? It's
Let's
a
face it,
total loss because
Yep,
all right,
they fucked
all right.
up. They done fucked up.
Yeah,
No,
they done fucked up.
you know who fucked up?
Oh.
I'm gonna say
Sony.
satellite radio fucked up.
Yeah, they
Here's
tried.
why. Here's
They
why.
tried.
No. Listen. All right. So your satellite radio, and back in the day, when you wanted satellite radio, you could actually subscribe for the year for $500 or whatever.
Right.
But they used to also sell a device.
Okay.
But what if? And I'm sorry, here goes my millions. What if they sold a device? They gave you satellite radio, but also gave you AM, FM, and a cassette player.
I would buy that. I would buy that. I would so buy
You
that.
would, because you
Hell
would,
yeah.
and there are
I'll
so
so
many
buy
people that would.
Oh, we're so old.
You know, yeah.
So digital radio, AM, FM tuner, and a cassette. But hell yeah.
Damn it, Havoc.
Hey,
I love
Icy
this
hot roll.
dude. Oh,
I
my
use
gosh.
I have that
love
too.
Havoc.
I
This
have
dude
icy
is
hot roll.
amazing.
So I love the icy hot roll.
wait,
Oh,
Havoc's
you
not
have the
old
icy
like
hot
us.
roll.
Big. Oh wow.
Havoc's not old like us. So what are you gonna?
Yo, I'm just trying to figure out where she's getting all this stuff. She must her parents.
Huh?
Her parents,
yeah.
maybe. Titty.
Oh God.
Ew.
You know,
Yeah.
Alright,
gross.
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Let's keep
Yeah,
rolling.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
next?
All
What's
right,
next?
speaking of nostalgia, right? So on the topic of nostalgia, okay. We're just gonna jump into show topic right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
right? And
Yeah,
the thing is, like,
Two show topics, or just this one in particular?
No,
two.
We'll start with this, and we'll go to the other one where we talked about off.
What
off,
happened
off camera.
with Velma?
dude, it's
2% on Rotten. Oh God.
It's worse. It is. What the fuck? Did
I heard it
become?
was really bad. Is it that?
It was bad.
It was
It is extremely bad.
so bad that I
I-
need to keep
What?
watching.
Let's see. Let me guess. The writing or just the
The writing.
voice?
It's all the writing. So
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh, go
I
figure.
am fine.
You know what?
with if
Fire
you
the
wanna change.
damn entire writing staff. Fire the
I'm
entire writing staff.
fine. I am fine if you want to change the race and ethnicity of characters. That's fine.
That's fine.
Totally. Go for it. But what I'm not okay with is changing every aspect of the characters' personalities. Like, it's okay if, like, at one point Velma was a little bit more snarky, but she wasn't cruel. She wasn't mean. In Velma, no,
wasn't
she's a straight up
sentimental.
she's like see you next Tuesday level.
Yeah,
Like, she's there. And that's,
and she was.
this is,
This is just donkey shit. Like this.
Yeah.
Old trash.
like
Like-
they've changed every core aspect of the personalities and made them
Is trashy version.
caricatures. Right, they're trashy caricatures of the worst qualities of these characters, and it's like,
Yeah.
but they have
Uh-huh.
redeeming qualities, and they're not showcasing any of them.
No.
I did not so I say that I kind of watched it. I won't watch it on HBO Max because it had the highest streaming numbers for any of their cartoon shows. Obviously, that's skewed because it's, you know,
Only on HBO, on
one of the
HBO.
only cartoon shows that they have that was premiering. But two, just because you have, somebody said, there was a quote where it talked about Elon Musk saying about Twitter had the highest usage, and someone's response was, wow, my house is on fire. I've never had so many people visit me. Well, no shit, people are going to watch it. They're going to watch it because they want to see if it's really the dumpster fire that everybody says.
Exactly.
So they're taking those numbers saying, oh my gosh, it's a hit, and they've already greenlight a second season.
But let's wait till
But
next
if you
week.
look at those numbers, how many of those people actually watch the entire season? Probably less than a third of them.
I did. I'm sorry.
Right.
No, like I said, it's so bad on so many different
It
levels.
is. It
The
is.
writing sucks. It's just, again,
You know what it
I'm
is?
fine with the animation style. The want to
Yes.
change up the animation style, that's fine.
That-
I
yeah.
applaud that.
Yeah.
You want to change up the ethnicities and not have Scooby-Doo anywhere near this, except for there's some people who claim that one of the female characters is actually Scooby, and that's Norval's love interest, which is kind of really weird and fucked up when you think about it, but
Right.
whatever.
Right.
You know, that's fine. That's fine. But don't make Velma a bitch.
No.
Go ahead.
Don't make Freddy
Right.
this
This
emasculated,
Mhm.
emasculated idiot
figure. Yo,
figure. It's like, yeah, Fred wasn't the smartest, but
Well,
he
Fred-
had good ideas, and he was genuinely protective of his friends.
And
Yep.
don't make Daphne a fucking drug dealer.
Wait, what?
Right.
Are you serious?
What the fuck?
They changed the entire
Yes, like
series as a whole. Oh god.
Velma,
Daphne is a
like
drug
these people are supposed to be friends, but yet they treat each other
Each other like
so
shit.
shitty.
Really?
And it's like-
God.
Yeah.
And it's not just like lighthearted ribbing.
No,
You
it's
know, like, oh
it's more
no.
like-
Like the whole joke about Fred having a tiny thing, and it's like,
Finger.
come on, man.
And
Really? Like the
No, it's
jokes
just
are
the jokes
lowbrow.
fall flat. Oh, God.
and
They're
here's
just-
the thing, right?
They're cheap.
And here's the thing, from the Mindy Project and shit, right? Like, so you have this actress who's a comedic, right? She
Yeah.
does jokes and shit,
Lindsay Kaling. Yep.
right?
Yeah.
And she's smart. She's also a person of color, and I'm going someplace for here with this, okay? And you would think that she would read the script and say, "I'm not doing this shit.
Yes.
Stupid.
Yes.
This who I am,
Mm-hmm.
who I am,
Right.
doesn't feel right doing this shit."
Right. Exactly.
But she does because it's probably fucking funny. It wasn't. I'm telling you right now, it wasn't.
The only thing I can think of is she was so enamored to be. I mean, because if I'm not mistaken, she did say that
Oh.
interested and excited to work on. I mean,
Right.
many females will say that they related to Velma more than Daphne growing up.
Sure.
And you just did, you know.
Yeah.
And so part of me likes to think that she was just blinded by that, to really like dig deep and be like, look, these jokes are cheap. You're just reaching to try to get an R rating so
Right.
that you can be edgy and, you know,
It's
you know,
sitting
like,
It is. It is.
Someone else
Oh, it is a mature rated show.
yes, it
Oh,
is.
it
a
is.
mature
Oh,
but for
show.
no
Oh, it's
fucking reason. It's just
Yeah.
That doesn't
I
make
mean,
sense. Why would you
to be
change
complete-
like a PG
So here's the thing:
rated
is
shows with
again,
R?
I am fine if you want to make Scooby-Doo an R-rated show and have it more edgy, because
you
Again,
could do that. You could.
because what I did is I didn't watch it on HBO Max. I watched clips and partials on YouTube so that
Okay.
I could not give any credit
But you
to HBO Max that I was actually streaming it. I'm like, no, you're not getting that number. No, thank you.
It is the
You know, there's a girl that falls out of her locker with the top of her head cut off.
yes. That was
Yo, my
Okay,
son,
fine. You want to do that?
But-
That's fine.
my
After a shower
5-year-old, okay, still watches the old Scooby Doo's, and he said, "I can't wait to watch this." And I said, "No." The fact that I had to say no to
Mhm.
my man about
Yes.
you ain't gonna watch this show because it's like beyond your age and shit, because it's
Yeah.
got some gruesome shit, but also because it's got some bullying. It's got
Yeah,
everything we don't want to know about,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
you know what? You know
This
what
is
you
not
did?
the kind of
Judgmental.
shit that you want to be teaching the younger audience. And I
No,
don't give a
that's right.
shit how many times you sit there and say, "Oh, it's R-rated."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that stops kids.
No, but here's
Go ahead.
But what they thought is that they could get away with the same theme and setting as Harley Quinn with this show.
Mm-hmm.
Harley Quinn is on a whole different
No,
level.
exactly.
This
She
does
was always
not
on a heart. Yes.
Deserve the treatment that Harley
No.
Quinn has. And that's
No.
exactly where the humor is. Watching it, the humor, the animation, It feels like I'm watching Harley Quinn, but it's Scooby-Doo.
But the thing is the humor in Harley Quinn matches.
Yes. And
You know,
the humor here doesn't. It just doesn't.
No.
It falls flat. And I'm just like, and now I'm invested 2 fucking full episodes, and I'm pissed off because I want to see where this dumpster fire goes. I'm so fucking pissed off that I ever watched the first 2 episodes.
I'm telling you, that's why I did not watch anything but clips, because I'm like, I'm not giving them the satisfaction. And 2, I know part of me is going to be like, oh, this is, what are they doing? What the fuck are they doing? I can't, what the fuck?
And think about this, right? Like, I don't want to emphasize our age, but we grew up in a time when
It's okay, you can emphasize our age.
Go ahead, fire away.
we grew up in a time when weed and herb wasn't accepted as much. You knew that Shaggy smoked. You knew that there was something going on with my man.
No.
He was a little...
It was implied. You knew what was going on.
Yeah. You knew, like,
you knew what was going on.
Everything. You knew what was going on.
Well, he was a hippie.
Listen, but wait. But the fact that, like, they had to go ahead and make him black, it's not because they make him black because we have something against black. It's because you, like, took advantage of a stereotype.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
And everyone smokes herb, bro. Everyone. All right.
But they wanted to make him Jamaican.
What?
He had dreadlocks. He had
That's
dreads.
rude as fuck, bro. Rude as fuck.
But that's what I'm saying when I tell you that the jokes are cheap. They are cheap. They are lowbrow. And again, I have nothing about those types of jokes. I fucking laugh at fart jokes till the cows come home.
Mm-hmm.
I will toot myself and I will be like, you know,
right.
feel like I tooted. But you know, there's a difference between making a low joke at someone's expense and there's making a low joke that's at your expense. And they make jokes that are at other people's expenses that just aren't funny.
So here's my question, Shawty.
It's just not funny.
Here's my question, Shawty. I mean, look, it don't take a scientist to figure this shit out. Do you think they knew that they were going to receive backlash and they say, go ahead with it, we want the clout?
Yeah.
We want the clout.
No, they wanted it.
We wanted
because bad press is good press.
So I think they looked at it as this. They looked at it as this show has this is not a niche show. This is not a show that's going to have a cult following. This is either going to be a hit or it's going to bomb historically. But we'll at least get to ride some monetary wave before it totally crashes, because it's going to be a dumpster fire and it's going to be a train wreck that people will not be able to look away from. I don't think they thought that, like, I don't think they anticipated that they were going to get clout from negative backlash. Like, part of me really thought they sat there and thought they were being woke and they thought they were being represented, you know, they were representing people, but what they failed to realize was they were representing the negative stereotypes of all of these people. And it's like, y'all were a bunch of white people who had no idea about anything for you. You just saw Scooby-Doo franchise and thought, money. I'm going to capitalize on this because everyone knows Scooby-Doo. You don't have to advertise it. Like, this could have, if you didn't call these characters the names that they had, you would have never known they had anything to do with Scooby-Doo. Exactly. Nothing.
But
even though they had to close. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No. I'm gonna say, yeah, they knew what they were doing, and my point is, shame on them for knowing, and that's why I think they knew the backlash was coming. I think they knew we're gonna put this shit out and we're gonna try to market it like Harley Quinn, because well beyond, we covered the fact that they admitted it was gonna be rated R, and we were ourselves, all four of us, like, Velma, rated R, okay, we're gonna see titty,
We're like, yeah,
we're gonna see
Right.
titty, but what the end result was that wasn't what I got. I didn't get these. I didn't get none of these. I got more like
lie,
this.
I would have been happy with that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I got that, and it's just like,
we
and
didn't
then
even
Luke,
get
and the
that.
shit is the first scene. The first scene drags you in because you think you're gonna see that, but you don't. You see, like Shauna said, you see someone's head rolling out of a fucking locker.
Right. But they teased a diverse Velma. They teased, oh hey, they're gonna finally acknowledge that Velma is gay. You know, that's been like the running stereotype and everything. And they could have done all of that. They could have given us a Mystery Inc. where the crimes were real and they weren't, you know, unmasking fake ghosts. They could have given us serious content that was more mature, more edgy.
Yeah, you're right. I see where you're going.
But they honestly, I feel like they went for the cheap option. They thought, well, again, like you know, like Ernie said, you know, let's not, yeah, tits. They said, you know, let's try to be like Harley Quinn, but what they didn't really understand was that was Harley Quinn. Like that was her persona. That was her. That was her. You were being core to the source material. You were being canon. But by turning, you know, Fred into a wuss, Shaggy into Norvell with no like nothing
Shaggy
about Shaggy. Velma was again a see you next Tuesday, and Daphne was like a thug wannabe.
Oh, drug dealer.
This is nothing. Absolutely nothing like the main story. Like you can change him a little bit if you want to, but fuck
like,
me. He slapped a name on it trying to ride the coattails.
It's like Wonder Years turns into Friends.
Yep.
I got no other way to say it.
Dragon said it though perfectly. They didn't believe in the story, so they borrowed the Scooby-Doo name in all honesty. Yep. They're like, what can we do to ensure this is going to get caught on? Oh, let's just name it after one of the biggest franchises that everybody knows.
Yeah.
But you know what? Here's what's I'm gonna say. I'm also gonna blame Mindy Kaling. Here's why.
Okay.
Here's why.
Thank you.
Depends on how much she's.
No, because she's known for her great writing and great comedy. So she should be able to read a script and say, yo, this is fucking donkey shit.
Right.
Because she wrote a lot of the stuff for the Mindy Kaling show, a lot of the stuff for SNL, and a lot of stuff for The Office. So.
But did she write did she legitimately write any of the stuff for this?
No, she didn't. But
she didn't, right?
Still,
no.
You're a writer. Not that I'm aware that you wrote anything. But as a writer of comedy and as a comedian, you're reading the script and you're being like, this doesn't add up. And that's where I think her responsibility as an actor, because she's the primary actor,
right?
He's gonna get. Why are you endorsing this to be something that Mindy Kaling has produced? Because now I don't want to see shit from you anymore.
Right?
This is horse shit.
Because it really questions their morals, their character. Like, do you really? There's two things have happened here. One of two things. You either truly stand behind this project 100% and you believe in it, which why? Or you only took it for a paycheck, in which case, wow.
Right.
Do you need help? Do you need me to Venmo you some money? Because if you're scraping the barrel for this shit,
Yeah.
Like your royalty
Like,
checks
do you
this bad?
need help? Like, we will help you, so you don't have to do this kind of shit.
You're absolutely right.
Just
On the other hand, The Last of Us.
Seriously.
Ooh, word away.
Everything we wanted, baby.
I've
Yeah,
heard-
wow,
I've heard so many people saying that this is one of like the most perfect
the
series
best, one of the
because
best video game adaptations
It's
into a TV
it's
show.
something
Yeah.
that if you have played the game, you
Yeah.
can
No,
get
I-
into it and you can get behind it and you can
Yeah.
appreciate it. But if you haven't played the
I'm
game,
hearing that it's spot on.
you
and
can
Yes, it is. Oh,
you can enjoy it, you can respect it, you can understand it. Like there's no where you had to play the game for you to understand it.
Well,
well,
do
you
have
can.
anyone-
It's a supple. It's supplemental,
Hold on,
but you know.
Time out. Do we have anyone that has watched the game and not played the game, but watched the game and seen the series that has an opinion?
You know, that's a really good point you point out.
Yeah, good point.
My wife had like talked about it. She's probably sleeping at this point, but we talked about like how there are certain like things that happen in production where you want to follow through with like games and you don't get the chance to, but this is one of those, like she was watching it and she was in tears at one point, right? So emotional. And I tell her, yo, when I was playing the game, you weren't watching, but when I was playing the game, I was also emotional at this part. The fact that it hit us both from somebody who has not played the game but watched the show, where somebody who has played the game and watched the show, like that is incredible, right? I mean, not only from the creator of The Last of Us, but to be able to show that, you know, to be able to show that in the show,
Yeah.
I mean, that immediately captivates you because that's what captivated me in the game, you know.
Yeah.
And she works in the film industry in the sense of as a producer, and she knows when shit is really good and when shit is like, yo, we gotta scrap it, we gotta do it all over again, or we gotta start over, or like we gotta do something different, right? She's always like at the helm of that shit. And she was saying like, yo, this shit is so good. She can't wait to like finish it because like it was late at night and whatever, but she can't wait to finish that shit. And she was like, I need more. From somebody who has not played the game and tell you, yo, this show is bananas.
Dude,
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Volumes.
Yeah.
Volumes.
I'm excited for that.
Right
That's the
there.
point of where that's a series that has no bearing on its origins, but the fact that you can watch
That-
it for
Oh, here's the thing. They also expand on one character. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That what happened prior to the events of the outbreak.
I
I'll
can't
just
wait.
leave it like that. You
It's
watch
just
it. It's just so damn good. I was dude,
I-
bro.
this is
guys,
what I'm
I was
talking about.
literally in tears at that one point. I'm like, oh fuck, here we go again. But some reason it just had
I'll be right back.
it had a much harder gut punch than the game itself. I'm like, oh that, oh god,
Right,
again. And
right.
I was freaking crying. I'm like, oh god. Yeah, I was just
Right.
leave it like that. Just you gotta watch it before episode 2. It's season 1 is 9 episodes, and hopefully make a second season. Probably this thing's if they make a second season, they'll follow the events of The Last of Us Part 2, which is controversial on itself. So yeah,
this is what I'm talking about, that this is how good writing can affect.
it's by the creator of the series, Neil Druckmann. Come on, who also wrote the storyline for Uncharted 1 and
Right.
2. So
It's it's a testament where when you have something that's based off of a source material, so you have Shaggy or Velma, it's based off a source material, but the writing is so well that you never, if you never picked up the games, you knew what was going on. And if you watched The Last of Us, and
I
then
can't say having, you gotta watch it yourself. I won't say yes or no, but you have to watch. You have to watch it when you get a chance.
Right.
But I highly suggest playing the game before you watch the series. So you
oh, I
have
don't
to
know about
understand
that.
it. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, that I don't
I'm trying to
know
think.
because I've not played The Last of Us, so I don't know if that's actually in there or not.
It's no, there isn't. No, there isn't. Not that. Not
Okay,
well,
that's good if it has. That's
don't worry.
true.
No. As far
Right.
as I know, there isn't.
Okay.
I mean, even though the game does push, the violence factor at a really high, so I'll leave it like that.
Yeah, but pushing violence and pushing that is
And it's two different subjects. I know, but
that's not
that-
even apples
no.
to oranges.
I
Right.
know. Yeah. That's bad comparison. Sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll say it like this, I've not heard, and the Yeti is very big into video games and video game things like,
Right.
stuff of that nature, so I've not
You're welcome,
heard that
Havoc.
happens. But I completely agree with you. That's not something I would want to be okay with either.
Yeah.
I don't believe that I don't believe that it's in there. I can always double check again. Yeti
Yeah, although, yeah.
knows
yeah.
all, sees all. So
Yeah.
what happens? He's up in his little, up on the hilltop, in the mountains, in the snow with a little crystal ball. He knows all. He sees all.
Mm.
Yeti's like Santa. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
But episode 2 is tomorrow. I'll probably catch that Monday. Because when I saw episode 2 is gonna play, I was like, I know that area of the game. I'm like, oh man, it's
Right.
the sets are amazing, and of course the game is an inspiration. But when I saw that, I'm like, I know that area. I hated that area in the game. I'm not gonna say why. I'm not gonna say why.
But that's
And
what
it
I'm
was.
saying.
And here's the thing. It was one of the most difficult parts of the game. I'll leave it like that.
So that really, to me, that gives it so much more validity on the fact that they really did want this to be something that was enjoyable to the masses.
Yeah.
Like this is how you stay true to source material, but gets outside, fan base as well.
To a wider audience that's never
Correct.
played the game before.
Like
Yeah.
this is where, let's face it, this is where the WB fucking fell flat trying to gain, like so many times they would rather piss off the core fan base in hopes of getting a wider fan base and casting a broader net, or a broader net, if you will. To try to get more people. This is the example of how you stay true. You keep your hardcore gamer fans, but you also get fans who have never even heard of the game. You have an engaging story, good plot, great graphics, great set. It draws them in. So they're like, oh, this is based on a game?
Shocker.
For fuck's sake,
From 10 years ago.
But this may get people to be drawn in and be like, well,
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Based off the game, I want to play this game now.
Yeah.
Like, this is how you do it.
Yeah. Way to go, Mandalorian. Oh, sorry, Joel.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
But, like,
I know
the
you
thing
saw
is,
that
though,
meme
is-
online I shared.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So
There's not many times where you see like a show that is based on a comic book that, if you didn't know about the comics, made you genuinely want to go out and search for the comics.
yeah.
Especially on the WB.
Jab, jab.
Gary Allen.
Jab, jab.
Yeah, I would jab at it all day long. But there's so many times that you have an entity and you didn't know that it was based on something else. That this was based on a comic book. Holy shit! Oh, this was based on a video game. Oh, goddamn! Well, now I want to go interact with that now.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you do that. This is how you do it.
Yeah.
People take note.
Yeah. And the opening sequence, oh god, it's so cool, and the music, I'm like, very familiar sounding music. I'm like, that's.
Mhm.
I think interpretation has a lot to do with when you watch a scene of a game, a game and in a game, and you, out of personal experience, you build this interpretation of what you see to what happened. And I didn't get that, but I'm also not going to denounce or belittle or in a sense undervalue somebody else's experience as far as what they believe they saw in the game and what we could see in the show. But what I do know is for part of my living, I read people, and you can often tell your moral compass allows you to tell people's intentions. I'm not saying that you can do that in a video game, but the way that the way that you interpret something has a lot to do with, how you're going to see something or support something. So I would say that I don't, and I'm referring to Havoc's question, I don't believe that is the case at all, but I believe that everyone has the right to their own interpretation because of their own experience. That doesn't drive me. Therefore, while I accept it and I may believe it, I respect it, for me it wasn't like that. And if you play the game, this is why it's so important that
I'm back.
You try out the game, because you'll make your own interpretation of it. It leaves you. That's the artist. That's the creative. You believe what you want from it, and you in the show, maybe there's clarity when it reaches that point. But if you were to ask me, Kalo, what do you think? I would tell you that no. I think that if they do that scene the way it was in the game, it's left for interpretation. And what I took from it was that people are willing to do whatever is necessary to save people in that type of post-apocalyptic environment. That's what I took out of it. And maybe someone else took something different out of it, and that's okay too. Both can exist at the same time, and it's okay. So I don't want to be the kind of person who's going to say, oh, I dismiss it. And I don't want to be the kind of person who says, oh no, it happened. It's like you take your interpretation from it, and whatever you believe works for you, roll with it. As far as like there being, I'm personally the type of person who like looks at patterns. I didn't see a pattern with the writing or how it was shown, so I wouldn't think of that way. But I respect if somebody does. It might be something different for somebody else. Everyone's feelings and opinions absolutely matters when it comes to something like that. So I wouldn't dismiss it. No, we you know, just to highlight, like we appreciate that, you know.
Wait, I never played the game. Okay, so are they saying that is like there was a scene that could be advocating or saying that this is an okay thing?
No, I think there's a scene later in the game where, because of what Ellie says, one can interpret it as, oh, but in a world, but you know, if you're in a post-apocalyptic world, it becomes more about life or death. If it's not a post-apocalyptic world, it can be something completely different, which is what our viewer was saying.
Yeah.
And,
Havoc.
Yeah,
no worries, Havoc.
Because I'm just like to me, I'm just like, I don't know where that
right. I don't believe
ever be a life or death situation.
Right. Like in a post-apocalyptic world, you either die
or fight to survive. Right.
Because you're going to be always on survival mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm just like, but why would somebody be like, oh, well, it's okay to diddle a kid in a post-apocalyptic world? Like, that'd be the first motherfucker I'd be like, okay, die.
Right. And the character does just that, you know? Like, but whatever happened before that part and like, people left it to interpretation. And I think that was the idea for the writer. They wanted that dramatic feel. What do you think happened? What do you think it was? But when you look at it, you know, in a post-apocalyptic world, you do whatever you need to do to save someone. Therefore, I don't think that's exactly what happened. I think that the character was willing to, you know, in a sense, unalive Ellie, and Joel came in time and like, boom, like, got her.
Okay. Yeah. So what I was gathering though was what Havoc was wanting is she didn't want there to be something that was saying that this was okay for someone to do something bad to a kitten.
Right.
Like if somebody wants to do bad to somebody who wanted to do bad to a kitten, that's fine. We're all for that. But the person who wanted to do something bad to the little kid, that's not okay. And no one will ever say that that's okay. I think that's where she was going with that thought process was that it was in there and someone was defending it, saying that it was okay.
Right. And again, that interpretation, you know, for somebody, you know, it might have been different than the interpretation that I took out of it. But was there somebody saying, "Yeah, I'm all for it"? No.
So that's where I think that she was wanting to saying that there was somebody that was defending the hurting of a child. So as long as somebody wasn't saying, "Oh yeah, no, that's fine, it's cool, you go ahead, you do what you got to do," you know, hurt the kid, and that's all good. Then I would blame her for not wanting to support something like that.
And the thing is that the TV show hasn't reached that part, and when we do, we'll cross our bridge, and then you know whether we watch it or
see that.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't see that they're going to sit there and say that advocating kitten abuse.
You think that HBO would be willing to take that rap? Absolutely not.
No.
With everything that's going on with Hollyweird, I don't believe.
Yeah, they would not want to. They would not want to align themselves with anyone who their material says, "Oh, hey, that's okay for you to do." No.
And do you think that Neil at the
no?
When did the game come out?
I would like
the first game came out in 2013.
Okay, yeah, so about 10 years. 10 years. You think after a decade that he'd be like, "Oh, that's exactly how I meant it." That was like, oh my god, like the backlash he would receive? Absolutely not. Now, I'm not defending the person. Could this person be playing a like, oh, I didn't know. It's a possibility in the world of the multiverse. Yeah, there's a possibility that could be playing that role, but I don't think for the future of the show. And
that they would ever align themselves with that kind of
they would not. I don't believe that. I don't believe it at all. Now, could I be wrong? When you get to that bridge and we revisit this episode or something, could I be wrong? If I'm wrong, I apologize for being wrong, but I just don't believe them seeing it, because Hollywood is all about money. They just give a fuck about money. They care about the clout. They care about money. They care about, making as much as possible.
Yeah.
And, I feel like if they expose something like that, like I would be happy if they expose something like that, but would they allow it to? I don't think so. And I don't think that was the interpretation to begin with. Yeah. So it's a really good topic to discuss because it's important that we discuss this shit. For me, it's always important that like we are vulnerable and we're like transparent about what the fuck is actually happening. It's because she's absolutely right. Do I want to support that or not? Absolutely, you got a big point there. Like this shit needs to be talked about. So I would play the game. I would watch it when we get to that bridge. We discuss it again. 100%. I'm all for it. So we have to come out after him if he's wrong. You have to come out and talk about it. You have to be okay with discussing and be like, yo, that dude fucked up. Will they? Do you think they're willing to put that? That's a really good question. Do you think they're willing to do that?
They should be on that. What they did in Game of Thrones.
And in Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
In Game of Thrones, they were like.
That's where.
No, I know the.
Yeah. I mean.
Okay.
Broken seal. She broke the seal. I honestly think. I don't know. I don't know where HBO's thinking on this.
Yeah.
That's where HBO is one of those. You never know. They're not like in Netflix where Netflix will go the politically right way. HBO has never gone the politically right way. If you really think historically everything that has been on HBO.
What about Chappelle though?
What about Dave Chappelle?
Exactly. Not politically correct.
He isn't. Never was.
Def Comedy Jam. Never politically correct.
Yeah.
Exploitation of the culture. They knew what they were doing when they came up with Def Comedy Jam. The original one with Martin Lawrence was Martin Lawrence.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. He started it off.
They knew they were catering to a demographic, and I think.
Oh yeah, there's the actual. Yeah. There's Marlene. There's Nico Parker. Oh, she's.
Did you
Tandy
know?
Newton's, I didn't know she was Tandy Newton's daughter.
Crazy, right?
I didn't know.
And
I'm
did
like.
you know that Marlene played the role of
the voice actress who voiced Marlene in The Last of Us Part 1 is Marlene.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss what Uncle is saying though. Like, he's absolutely right.
Yeah.
He's absolutely right.
Yeah. Nico Parker. Oh, she was great in episode 1. I'll just leave it like that.
We're just gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, that's just it.
Yeah, but it's damn well better than Velma.
Yeah, I haven't seen Velma, but this is Trump's Velma.
And like,
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that shows where their mindset is on polar opposites of type of content, animated over live action.
Yeah.
You can see the mindset where they're at. They feel they could get away with anything over with animated.
Yeah.
And with live actual humans, they have to tuck it in and undertone. But they know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be making money.
Do you know who Nico Parker's father is?
I do not know.
I'm not sure how to say his name, but it's either Oi Parker or Ol Parker. He's
What is
a
it?
film producer director, and mom being,
Yeah.
And do you believe
All
that? Like,
all Parker. That's it.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, she's British. Oh.
Mhm.
Ah.
She's British. Do you believe that if their parents knew what was happening, do you think they would let it happen? Do you think they would be associated with this TV show, game, film? If I was a parent, which I am a parent, I would speak up and say, hey, I don't want you associated with this show if it has something to do with that.
Let's take a look at something like what's the name of that Netflix show? Stranger Things. Millie Joe, whatever her name is, her mother had complete control of everything over her. So she got to a certain age. Meaning, she would advise her on what to wear. Don't wear something cut too low or something with a too large. Her mother, throughout the years, guided her as a good parent, guided her so she wasn't exposed to the evilness of Hollywood.
Do you
But
think
yet
it's
she
guidance?
let her be friends with Drake.
Do you think it's guidance or do you think it's control?
I think
It's control. It's not guidance. Because I'm sorry, but if I had a daughter and they were like, "Oh, hey, mom, this 35-year-old actor guy is texting me at night trying to give me advice," it's like, nah, give me your phone. You need to know.
you're cut off.
Me and Drake would be. I would catch hands.
Mm-hmm.
I would catch a charge if I had a kid and they were talking to Drake, because there's no reason for a 35-year-old to be talking to a 16-year-old about fucking boyfriends
Right.
and giving love and relationship advice. No, you can mentor her on her work, in which case then you can text her during work hours and not 10 o'clock at night.
Right, because what's considered mentoring,
Right, but you don't text someone at, I don't text people at 10 o'clock at night. No, you don't do that to be like, "Oh, hey." That's kid stuff that you did when you were in high school, calling on the phone, at 10 o'clock at night. It's like, "Oh, hey, what did you do today? How was your day? Ha ha ha. Oh, that's so cute. You hang up first. No, you." No.
Good.
Whoa. Someone's got experience. He's Canadian, though.
So, who gives a shit?
I don't.
Laws are still laws, and a man that age should not be texting a girl under the guise of being her friend, because we
I
all
agree.
know that is no, you're not her friend. It's nasty.
It is. We got anything else?
That's it. I mean, that's that's a show. Yeah, we got a good and we got a bad, and I'm glad that we were able to be vulnerable and open up about this stuff and talk about it. And once you two get to actually see it, I definitely want your opinion. Catch up, because I think it's gonna be a new episode either tomorrow or Monday.
For what?
Catch up.
Last of Us episodes
yeah.
2 tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, yeah. So
Yeah.
I definitely hear
If
your
you haven't
opinions on it.
played the games yet, play them seriously.
Or at least just watch somebody play
Or
it.
watch,
and-
yeah. I played 1 and 2. I've beaten both games, so yeah. There you
Nice.
go. It's hard to say which was the better, Last of Us 1 or 2. I think
For me, also.
for me, the story was great in part 1. 2, the combat was much better in part 2 than part 1.
Okay.
It just felt more I don't know. It's harder to say. The combat was much better in part 2 than 1.
Ernie,
Ernie,
you're,
can't hear you.
You're muted. You're muted.
Yeah, I know. I was chewing popcorn, so I didn't watch out.
Anyway,
Anyway. I will say that the best thing is story over gameplay. I will always take story over
Yeah.
gameplay. I don't.
Yeah.
You know what? I brought your first game for a reason. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have issues with your gameplay, but I'm not gonna bitch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Give me a second game that has
The
better
story
gameplay than
was-
story, then I'm not a happy.
Yeah.
I'm not a happy customer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that's how it's always been. Assassin's Creed.
Mm.
I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Thank you to everyone who joined us tonight. It was definitely a pleasure to have you on. You know,
Popcorn.
when we do this shit, like we do this because we love it. We don't care about the ratings or how many people jump on. We do it because we fucking love just synergizing and having a good time and talking at the end of the week after a crazy day, a whole entire week. So for me, it was a pleasure to have you all. A pleasure to start a brand new year together.
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what Bungo Stray Dogs is, but I need to check it out.
Thanks for the suggestion, Havoc.
Is that an anime?
Yeah.
Hold on,
sounds
hold
like sounds like an
Oh,
anime.
wait. I'm gonna
Yeah,
wait
look
for
it up,
an
look it
answer. Bangu Stray Dogs.
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Oh shit! Sorry. Looks like it's an anime. Oh shit!
Oh shite.
So this
Yeah.
is what I'm seeing according to IMDb. Nakajima Atsushi was kicked out of his orphanage, and now he has no place to go and no food. While he is standing by a river
Oh, it is
on
an
the brink of
anime.
starvation, he rescues a man whimsically attempting suicide. That man is Dazi Osamu, and he and his partner Kunikita.
Uh-oh. Ernie,
We can't hear you.
again.
Yeah, nope, you're gone.
No,
So fuck you, dude.
Nope, now you're muted.
yeah, you completely muted.
Now you're completely muted. Now you're unmuted.
There you go.
There you go.
I was reading a whole good fucking story, but that looks like a great anime. I'm
Ah.
down for it.
Yeah,
But
I'm
it's
down for
not
this.
actually referring actual dogs, right? No puppies, no doggos. Okay.
No.
All right.
Okay.
It looks like it's good. It looks like it's what I read on IMDb. It looks like it's good.
Ah.
Oh really? Oh shit.
Oh,
Alright.
interesting.
Did
That's
you
cool.
do you know how writers live in their country? No.
Small
It-
one room.
My brother was telling me. It's absolutely incredible. These dudes, it's almost like they're fucking hibernating, right? Like they never come out of their house, of their place, whatever. And like
Wow.
they wake up, they have the same routine every single day. They wake up,
See that?
they fucking like go into their living room where they have their desk, and they just go straight to work, yo. And
Oh,
like,
work from home.
it's
Wow.
like
Alright,
kind of like
yeah.
work from home, but like
Remote,
their
remote.
schedule is so like ridiculous, strict, ridiculous, just incredible.
I could see that
Incredible.
though, because they're so used to a certain type of discipline that any little thing that throws off their writing. Writers are one of the most particular artists that are out there because they have their roles, they have their everyday day-to-day functions, and they're almost like, I want to say they're neurodivergent, where like any little thing throws off their day and their writing's fucked up.
Wow.
Or to really think about that. Really think about when the good writers, I'm gonna say it like that, like a Stephen King. Really think about how he writes, and even like a George R.R. Martin, where look at how long it's taken him to write another book for his series. It's taken him forever, and I think it's because he's neurodivergent and he needs to follow a certain model, and when they don't, it gets thrown off. When people ask, well, where's that next book, you don't want to do it because people are asking. But the series of Game of Thrones ended, and there's really no more pressure, and now we're like a couple of chapters away to the end of the new Game of Thrones book. The pressure's off, and he can now write it in peace. The series is over. They're on the prequel, which he doesn't need to worry about.
Right.
I really think that that's the life of a writer. They're neurodivergent. A good percentage of them are.
I like that, man. I'm gonna have to look up like I'm not saying you're a liar or anything. Like, I love that you said that. Like, it's if that's how it is, I can only imagine, man. Like, wow.
Really, I mean, look at and that's my opinion. Look at George Lucas. Like, really look at how 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 came out, where he didn't have a lot of attention, as opposed to 1, 2, 3, where he had more money and a lot of attention. He had more stress. He's not willing to let his mind. We got what his original thought process was.
Okay.
But we got it in a richer format. If he was able to do episodes 1, 2, and 3 the way he did 4, 5, and 6, we would have accepted it better. In his mind, it was beautiful. It was art. And that's why 1, 2, and 3 look so good and beautiful, because he wanted to present us with a picture that we didn't see in 4, 5, 6. He wanted to be able to present us with what his envision was of 4, 5, 6. That it was supposed to look better, but he didn't have the money to make it look better. Why do you think he came out with so many special editions to 4, 5, 6? But as humans, we only accepted the original version, unless you're newer to Star Wars, where you're used to the special version.
Right. Like Marvel fans, yeah.
But that's where I think he's at. I think that to be a great writer, to be a great artist, you got to be at least some kind of bit of neurodiverse.
Just leave me the fuck alone and let me do my work. Right here.
We're like, really, look at all artists. Honestly, Picasso, Michelangelo,
fucking isolated themselves for
Da Vinci.
a amount of time.
Da Vinci, like every single artist has had something where society thinks there's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
No, they just run on a different frequency. But we have a term, neurodivergent. I don't know. That's my opinion of art and movie making and TV show making and writing. I think it takes a different mindset to be able to write. And I appreciate that.
Word up.
But that's all I got. What about you guys?
I'm done.
Oh, yeah. I second that.
I tertiary that.
Good one.
I appreciate like the questions. I just love being vulnerable and very open and human with each other when it's respectful, right? And I don't know. I like that's all I got, but I had a really great time. So
That was a good show.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys so much.
Havoc River.
Havoc River,
All our
Jada.
viewers,
Thank you.
and
And
our viewers on TikTok. I'm sorry I didn't. It's difficult to see you, but from the manager, we had a couple of other people pop in. We had a total of 60 views
Beautiful.
on TikTok. You know what?
Okay.
Follow us on Entertainment Nerd on TikTok, please. Get us to 5,000 so I could do this off of the show account,
Yeah.
because it's not easy to get to 5,000. It really is
No.
not and
No, it is not.
it took me a lot to get the 5,000 on my personal account, and I could.
I don't even have 5,000 on my personal account.
I got 5,000. That's why I worked so that I could get access to the live studio. Now
That'd be why.
I'm gonna work on the show account to get the 5,000 so that we can do the show live from our own account.
It's awesome.
And get the viewers. But
yeah,
I think this deserves our beautiful outro for the week. And I hate fucking clowns, but from all of us,
to all of you,
to all of you,
drink up,
drink up,
bitches.
Bitches.
Peace out, y'all.
What, you really got to ruin it like that? Shit. Wrong comment. Hold on. I'm trying to get to the outro. Oh, you know what? We'll do this before I get to the outro.
Damn it.
Dang it.
Hit you with that outro. All right. Thank you for watching.
He's like the wish.
I'm following your lead, I'm following this feeling. I'm conquering the spirit, I'm busting through the ceiling. I'm following your lead, I'm following this feeling. I'm conquering the spirit, I'm busting through the ceiling. I'm following your lead, I'm following this feeling. I'm conquering the spirit, I'm busting through the ceiling. I'm following your lead, I'm following the feeling. Conquering the spirit, I'm busting through the ceiling. Busting through the ceiling. Busting through the I'm following your lead, I'm following the feeling. I'm conquering the spirit, I'm busting through the ceiling. I'm following your lead, I'm following this feeling. Conquering the spirit, I'm busting through the ceiling. Busting through the ceiling. I'm following your lead, I'm following the feeling. Conquering the spirit, I'm busting through the ceiling. Following your lead, I'm following the feeling. Conquering the spirit, I'm
1, 2, 3, go!
I'm following your lead, I'm following the feeling. I'm conquering the spirit, I'm busting through the ceiling. Shake that booty, girl, shake that booty, girl, shake that booty, girl.